Hi
guys. Wendy sponsor us. Well, we have 2 players that are on their way.
Yep.
They're being represented by Jimmy John's subs.
Hey, Jimmy John, sponsor us.
I just realized that those are there.
Hey, Coke, sponsor us.
There
Stand them up and draw faces on them.
Oh, please do. As I get through the announcements, that's what you need to do right now, Jess.
Which one's Jimmy and which one's John?
I'll show you your Jim if you show me your John.
And we've lost the party.
Yay!
So, hello everybody. Okay, why is this not opening? All right. Welcome to Divine & Conqueror's Arthurian Tales. This is a
fun game.
It's a fun game. It's a D&D campaign built in Legends of Old. It is mostly homebrew, yeah. Okay, so to get all our ducks and quacks in order.
Quack, quack.
Everything. Okay, Lena, you are good. Okay, everybody's good on the thingy.
Yeah.
I just technically maybe need to move something a little bit.
I do
All
that.
right.
I do that now since I see the thing.
What thing?
I could see the thing now.
What thing?
This wasn't up before.
Oh, yeah. Also, if you press video card, it should show all the characters in the video and just kind of goes through.
Oh.
It's a new thing. You weren't here when I was at it. It was Jeremiah was here. So,
Brand new tech.
brand new thing. Should
Brand
have-
new.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
It's not yet. Alright, announcements. Yeah, we have merch. I don't have a single piece of merch on me right now.
That's good. There's a sticker.
There's a sticker. Yeah, we have merch. Please go get merch down below. Also, our friends at Talent Claw, which make amazing DM screens and dice vaults and dice trays. You can get 10% off Shipper? I forgot what
Shove the wood in your nose.
Shove, please.
Yeah, smell it.
If you use the code Divine Conquer, also Dickie's book, Mutant Survivors Dawn.
Survivors of the Mutant Dawn.
Mutant Survivors of the Dawn.
Survivors of the Mutant Dawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're the worst
advertisers.
There's a list, and I don't have it up.
Yeah.
The list is literally was here and I removed it. That's how good I am.
Be kind.
Foreshadowing.
Yes.
Don't be a jerk.
Yes, please don't be a jerk. Be kind. Also, there is webcomics and also Lynn's Patreon for character art and character stuff. So here's the thing: Jess helps a lot, or she interrupts
really derails
a lot. One of the two. There's no in between. Okay.
Yeah.
This is why we love her. Any other announcements that we have?
Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
If you're an asshole, you're not cool. And being not cool is for squares.
Right.
All those words are very true.
Yeah.
Okay. Without further ado, let's do character intros and if they're not here, they're here. Okay. Hi guys, I'm just y'all's DM. There is a wolf. Hey wolf, where are you playing?
I'm playing Tenau Gaunt. He walks like a duck, talks like a duck, but punches like a fucking monk.
I think somebody.
Hey Trent, who are you playing?
I'm playing Carver, the Hexblood Warlock who needs a short rest.
True. Hey Ryan, who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Crosshatch, who definitely also needs a short rest. And unlike Crosshatch, I do need to eat. Because I was making spell cards from scratch. And that was
I'll
fun.
go ahead and go since I'm pretty sure they're going to walk in any moment.
Yeah.
I am Jess. I am playing Lena. She's a wood elf cleric of Nature Domain. I'm also part druid. Ooh. Yeah. I'm also needing a rest.
We all need short rest. We also have Jeremiah, who's going to be playing Saerus, who I hear footsteps, so they'll be here soon. And then Lee, who is playing Everlee. So let's roll that biting footage, shall we?
Bite footage!
Hey guys. All right. I think it was bumped. I need to move camera. Okay. So let us recap. I will do that in a second.
Okay.
So, how's everybody doing?
So
You were late. You were early.
That's true. I was 30 minutes early. Yes.
this says at level 1, thieves can't.
Yes.
Thieves can't do what?
Let us.
Oh no.
Fucking. God damn it.
That's what they can't do.
Apparently.
So, recapping what had happened last time.
What happened?
What had happened was, the party adventured into this vampire den. They had a quick 20 minutes before the sun set up. After a daylight spell, 40 minutes before the sun disappeared, and they were going to be swarmed. They faced Bathory's huge blue undead dragon.
Adorable pet baby.
Adorable Pepe. After she
We
flew
murdered
away,
it.
after a fiend who came out of Saerus' sword after ingesting a orb in the same fashion that Cross has done to appease his patron. What does that mean?
Did you
I
say
don't know.
fiend? You pronounced beautiful, perfect piece of deity wrong.
Yeah, you said deity wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Deities can be mortal. So, you guys face a huge, quote-unquote, gargantuan blue dragon.
Baby.
It was an intense fight after many natural 20s, a few inspiration points, 2 members going down, at least 3 spirit dyings that I can't remember, and using up every single legendary resistance this entity had, falling a dozen times. You guys vanquished the dragon. Killing her, you guys leveled up to level 8, so sorry for the character cards have not been leveled just because a couple of players haven't finished leveling up. You guys made a truce with the vampires. The Nexus announced that Top is aiming to be against Bathory and thus being on the vampire side. After that, some through the few magical items that they had next to you guys. There was a ring of X-ray, potions of healing, the potion of heroism. There was the scroll revivify, coins, and a golden chalice that you guys found.
We haven't done a short rest, right?
You have not done a short rest, no.
Jess.
Yeah.
Jess. This
Yeah.
is before leveling up.
You guys also found 2 Templars that were dead, and they had a couple of keynotes. Sir Richard and Sir Richard and Sir Richard was a paladin. Father Ermelando was a cleric. The paladin Sir Richard was a Templar who wanted to kill Bathory and was blinded by her beauty and feared that she might be immortal. Father Emerald, who had a letter from Locke and Kai Meadowbrook, Lena's parents, wrote that Lena was just turning 10, and they were teaching them how to say the word angel for no specific reason, possibly something to do with somebody in this, I don't know, that could be. Obviously.
It was for till later.
Till later.
They also told Father how the magician, every miracle was causing this dark entity to become stronger, but fear not, since that entity is in the wild and is cast away in the place of shadows. And it's very unlikely that thing will ever be awoken. Lastly, answering the question of vampiricism, that it is not a curse, and that to kill a queen or king vampire, you have to essentially recreate their death. Carver, you heard a whisper from your tooth. Lena and Everlee saw a vision from Terra that had fear of what this overlord being, now that he is back. And Marilyn had a conversation with Carver, not a happy one, about Tenau, asking him about his past, specifically about his beloved, and if he had anything to do in what she was trying to keep away. Cyrus released what was trapped in his soul.
No, I didn't.
So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
I don't know.
exactly what you're talking about.
And also camera.
There is, oh, that wasn't in a loop.
Oh yeah.
I'll disclose that just for safety. You guys have about 30 minutes left before the sun finally sets and the vampires are free. Even though one did help Lena take out the Cleric and the Paladin, the Templars.
Oh.
One did toss a potion to you.
Yes.
I fed the one.
You did feed one who was
I fed
extremely
one
happy.
The one that threw the potion at
Yeah.
us, I gave him a little bit of my blood because I was already bleeding, so I just cup. Here
They-
you go.
They do.
I have a fancy cup.
You do have fancy cup. They do seem to be friendly towards you at the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment.
I don't want to stay to find out how long they will be friendly.
There is a
It's mine.
colossal creature that is
Is that a
Yeah.
fallen. And I know someone was trying to harvest their heart, but unfortunately, their heart was disintegrated
Yep.
due to a cantrip being placed.
Oh. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna take that to Tony.
I'm sorry.
I was
That's
gonna
my
eat
bad. I thought we were just taking our anger out on this thing.
What?
Sorry.
We do have a couple of magic items that need to be divvied out, but we'll do that in a second. What I want to know is, Top, what do you want to do? You are surrounded by woods and mountains. You came in this location via a maze that was underground. Nexus and Link are currently, I wouldn't say blocking, but they're at the entrance to go back into the maze.
We have our tower still up because they were putting some.
You
swords
did put
over
your
there.
tower in the middle of the city, yes.
Yeah, and then so I'm gonna want to go to where Nexus and Link is because I feel like Nexus is trying to take care of like I'm the leader of this pack right now, kind of like that, and the strongest. So
You do feel that there is that tug, yeah.
yeah, so I'm gonna go to him and say, is there a faster way to get out of here than going through the maze?
Yes, there is. Going to the maze with me. You'll be out here in an hour. But you came to a circle of teleportation, did you not?
I think so.
Where are you heading?
We don't know yet.
If you're trying to go back to that location, then me being your guide will be the fastest way through.
Is there any way for us to rest here for the time being? And them not attacking us? Or do you think it's a better idea to leave now?
As he's looking at you, and then like with your back kind of turned to all the other vampires, he stops and just looks at the side and smiles. This
I don't want to.
dumbass grin that just makes you like, why? Why? I'm trying to trust you. I don't think we will bite that hard tonight.
That hard.
I'm still in beam range.
You know what I
Nexus.
did?
Can I hear this conversation? Because I beamed something out of Menda last session.
What if I want you to?
That
I
hard.
want to say that to start, you have to continue the communication going forward.
Oh.
Then I guess we can.
Also, I don't know what the limits of that is. If it is constant telepathic, or you can only send it to them, they can't send to you.
I can only send to them. They have to respond to me.
Yes. So since he has not responded to you, the communication would be lost
Oh.
on that for that. But if you want to like, hey,
I just want to be like, I don't sleep.
okay. He looks around and looks at you, and then just nods in a very confused state.
I'm just gonna say that like, then let us get out of your hair and leave this area and
Damn.
rest when we can.
If you want to, you can let your pretty little tower there, and we'll just to our business around you. And then you see Link hits him in the chest. This like horrible bang, like
Don't like.
like the same amount of force as you would use to like split wood. Just a. She kind of walks in front of him. You're welcome to stay and take any rest you need. If you need a guide to the woods, I would offer you my assistance. If you want to go north through the mountains, I can also help you.
Do you have any idea where Bathory would be?
At this moment, I would only say two choices. Back to her sister's cousin, whatever relation she has with the other hag, back to her home, to the opposite end of where we are, at the estate by the hills. It overlooks a cliff. Her estate is at the end of a road. Or she would go back to the wilds.
I'm not doing this in character.
Okay.
I'm just. God damn it.
Or she would go back to the wilds and commune with Morgan.
With who?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
heard what he said.
Morgan.
Oh, Morgan.
Yeah.
I heard Mori Modin. I was
With-
like, wait, that's
with-
Sacred World guy.
I heard
know,
Morimoto,
we-
so
we-
I was
yeah.
real confused.
We've
I thought
heard
she
the
would've
name
walked in.
He was the
before.
Irish chef.
we didn't we have this talk with Tenau about Morgan? Didn't we?
Merlin did.
Oh, I guess we. Okay, then I'm gonna be like, who?
So she looks very awkward, like, this is weird, but how do you need me? How can I help you?
I just don't know who that is, but okay.
Well, I'll say that you guys have definitely traveled, and you would all know who Morgan is by
Okay.
now. It's been months since the last conversation about Morgan, and you guys had literally weeks and months of hanging out, so you would know.
Okay. Then, okay, good.
Wouldn't I know where her hangout is?
Damn.
Since I was a messenger
Would you
to
know?
her?
Would you know where her hangar is?
I would probably know where a hangout is.
I would assume so.
Is it the hangout?
That's the question, huh?
How many places did this chick own?
Who fucking knows? She's got more power in her pinky toe than you've got in your whole little robot body, bud.
Fair. That's very fair.
I'm gonna say, should we stay and go to sleep in the tower tonight, or should we try
Should
to
we
press
go
on?
now?
Since we all almost died, I would say sleep good, but
Well, I'm also like trying to convey with my eyes.
If we
Like-
stay, it could be trouble.
if
But if we go, it could be double.
Oh, Lord.
Fair.
I'm just
But we need to protect the world.
gonna beam to
devastation.
you.
Oh no.
I can stand watch. Just kind of shrug. Just need
Hey, you
4 hours.
birthing that beam
I just
definitely
need 4 hours.
isn't bringing peace
Same.
among the nation.
Okay.
I will say that at the moment, you guys can take a short rest.
Mhm.
You definitely have earned the short rest.
I have no hit 90 roll. Because before the curse
You
was
get your-
released,
you
I
get your-
used all of it.
You get your second wind.
Oh, my second win back.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least you get your second wind back.
I am bloody. And I have used my second win and I am bloody.
In this rest, as you guys are discussing what to do, also you guys are probably in the tower.
I'm ducking down outside for a long rest.
Well, your long rest has started.
Cool.
If you need to roll hit die, you can roll hit die. As for the sake of note keeping, I believe Lee or Jeremiah has the inventory for last game.
Yep, I wrote it.
Because I know that
Put it
Jess
in-
is
I have it in-
treasurer.
yeah.
You want to just tell her the stuff that you guys have, and she can notate that, unless it's being divided by the party. And there's also
I have a
the
fancy cup.
all this other stuff that I was trying to write
Okay.
down.
you have fancy cup.
Not all really.
Yeah.
Everlee has
That we
the
need tools.
ring of X-ray.
Mm-hmm. Of
Uh,
course I do.
Oh yeah, we also
unless you want to give it to somebody else. At the moment, you're the one that found
I
it.
feel like I needed the extra, yeah.
We also have the
No, stop
the
looking at
dragon
everyone.
head, the golden dragon head that's mounted.
There's also a golden dragon head that you guys, I guess, will be mounting inside your key.
You said it was
Somebody's
20
going
pounds.
commando.
I guess total with the I guess the
That's part of
wooden
it.
mount on it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can. There's also a potion of heroism.
Cross?
You have your banishment in the spell.
If I'm
Yes.
in the bottle,
Yes.
and the bottle's in the tower, can the tower collapse?
Yes, I can. You
Oh
are
my
in
God.
interdimensional space.
Oh fuck!
You're
I
at
could
the
have done
bottom
that
of a
with.
Russian nesting doll in that.
Yeah, you will be.
Echad could have done that with his bag of holy.
That might not be nice.
Yeah, but
for
you
you.
can't breathe.
Says
That's
you.
fine.
Yeah. I believe it's noted that you still need to eat and sleep in there. So if you're gonna stay there for a couple days, please bring some food.
Some
Or
snacks.
just
Maybe
bring
a
Bring some
little
snack,
berry or
yeah.
two.
Basically, stack maybe a little bit of juice, and you'll be fine. There's a potion of
Pour some
heroism.
water in.
Who wants to take that, or are you putting it in party inventory? Which will be default to Lena's backpack. But
As
who
long as
wants
she
to
doesn't
take it?
drink it like it's booze, I don't mind her if it's in her bag.
And there's 2 potions of
I'll just touch it. I
healing
have-
that were
Five
left.
Heroism is like
wineskins.
4 HP, I believe.
It's
Might as well start using them
it
as
gives you
throwing
10
weapons.
temporary HP, and you are affected by the bless spell for an hour.
Is it? Okay.
And then there's 2 potions of healing. Does anyone want to take those?
I'll take a potion if we're just handing out potions.
Yeah, let's figure out who's the most bloody.
I'll take a potion.
Does anyone object to these 2 individuals taking the potions?
Some people are
I'm in the
barely
20s.
hanging on. Yeah, you and Lena.
I mean, I'm not gushing
I'll be
blood. I was
fine.
more just keeping it for later.
I'm taking one to take one.
Yeah.
8
take it.
crossbows, dear
Value
God.
potion.
Oh yeah, we have a small armory now.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I have another spear again.
Yes, you do. You have a spear again.
Another 80.
As you take a potion for necessity, you grab yours and turn invisible. Your potion's back in your pad.
What?
What do we want to do?
I
Continue
was trying
taking
to
my long
figure
rest.
out.
Oh, I was thinking
Oh
of
no,
the
that's what the
heroism
Templars
spell,
were. I was writing
not
all
the
the notes.
potion.
Gotcha.
I thought it was
There's
the
a
same.
bunch of different things
Oh,
in here.
yeah, I would assume it was the
12
same too.
platinum,
It's not.
23 gold, 8 silver.
Yeah.
It's like it's the heroism spell is the creature is immune to frighten
Can I get a
and has 10
calculator?
HP equal to spell mod.
Okay, alright, yeah. Alright, potion would be different.
Yeah, but the
That's
potion
nice.
is 10
Take that one.
10 HP, 10 HP for an hour, and you have the for the same duration you have under the effect of bless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
23.
do we want to rest here? Do you want to go to the woods, to the mountains, or you want to escort back?
I will talk to the whole party, and let's take it to a vote.
I am already.
This is
visible
democracy.
outside. Get the fuck out. I think you know.
I would. I am going to say it might be better to leave this area and pop the tower more in the woods.
To the north or back to where we came from.
I would say if we're going to try to track down Bathory, go after her. So more north.
Then let's do that.
Is
I'm
everybody in
gonna
agreement?
knock in the tower. I'm pretty sure we're outside, or are we inside?
We still have our heads in the fountain.
That's true.
Oh,
Where
Y'all
is
are
I
it?
was,
phasing in
I was
at
just
this
gonna
point.
knock. Oh yeah, well you two are in there, so I can't.
As
really
you
call.
knock, you see their heads in the fountain.
Because I was gonna call Crosshatch. Are you in there? Before I
Cross,
tried
yeah.
to.
Completely invisible,
Get
but
rid of scroll and crystal with diamond.
I mean, he's
So
not
they
exactly-
got
did leave
it.
off last
It
time with you
will
guys
dispel
communing with
it.
Merlin,
I
and Merlin wants to speak to
Have that.
I'm
Tenau
gonna put that
directly.
on my inventory if that's okay.
Anything that you want to say to Merlin as you currently head into the fountain?
Ring.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
We'll be heading there immediately.
It was the note that they gave
Right,
me.
he'll nod and then
If you
just
want it.
dismiss it. Even though you can just put your head back in and activate it again. It's like he hung up the phone.
If this
I
was
only
if
got
this
the
was a
3
moment
items
for
right
anyone
because
but
I went to
me,
the
I
house
would just
and
be
I haven't
going.
distributed it yet.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I mean, he also seemed kind
As-
of.
Went to different places to see.
You guys pass on the information. If is there any objections to you moving towards the woods and resting there? All right. As you guys do move towards the woods, I'll say that'll probably take an additional 40 minutes to get there, and we'll say that counts as your short rest.
I'm gonna look at the vampire that I give my blood to, and I'm just gonna stay safe. I'm just trying to make friends, okay? Baby, it's a good ally to have.
Yeah, you guys definitely made a good impression.
Maybe we should all take a sacrificial goblet
As I look
of blood.
directly at you and you look away.
What if
We're all bloody anyway. Here, everybody have blood.
what if
Hey, I just shut around.
Like, drinks are on me.
She'd be unbloodied pretty quick.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
You would be unblooded very, very
He's making
fast.
the argument that we should have become vampires instead to get passive healing. Why take a long rest when you can get a horrible life-altering curse that makes
but
you
then-
effectively immortal?
Hey,
But then she
I'm
could
still
control us.
considering it. We haven't left
Well,
yet.
she could have controlled us.
Right,
with
but
the
I already want
red
Pterodon
one.
to control me.
Nah,
So I
she
don't think,
couldn't have.
I'm not seeing a downside.
So,
On the walk
Yes.
to wherever we're going to tuck down for the
Uh-huh.
night, anybody who looks
So
back
what
at me is
really
just going to see me
spell?
writing something in
With the
my book
diamond, the healing potion.
okay,
and just stowing it away after a minute or
The
two
gold
for later.
okay.
I'm gonna ask Nexus what being turned into a vampire does to a person.
Okay.
There's,
As most of you guys are starting to head out, and Tenau goes over towards Nexus at the barn.
Portion of heroism.
It gives you. It depends on how strong your will is. You can have a bless euphoria. You can be hungry all the time. If your curse develops strong enough, you can kill everything and everyone you've ever known. Or it can be a blessing, and you can kill anything that you've ever wanted to kill.
That smile from Tenau. I'm all the way over there, like 100 feet away. It's like, that's
Do note
that's suspicious.
that whoever does turn you, they are your everything.
Oof, I'm really under
You cannot step without their permission. You cannot eat, feast without them agreeing to.
They're your sire.
Make sure you pick someone who you would want to be part of your family.
Is the coffin included, or do you have to build that yourself?
The coffin is not included. You can get a plan with the insurance just in case, and
We've been trying to reach you, but your coffin's extended.
it is an
warranty.
additional $5.99 gold if you want assembly.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, right. That sounds right. Expert, isn't it?
Most don't wish for this to be placed upon. It happens. If you're lucky, you can even kill your maker, and then you'd be free.
Can you turn an Aasimar?
I wish I had telepathy because I have an idea.
I do.
I mean, we're on the tower. You're by yourself over there.
Talk with your brain.
I've got sending.
Yeah, no, well, because, right,
Well,
like, someone
but
could
you
get
still have to say it
turned,
out
and
loud.
then we could kill the one who
message
turned
too.
them, and then there's no
Sending you don't
problem.
message you do, right?
You could do that, sure. I know you're not selling this to Nexus, but you could do that. Whatever you want to do, bud.
Yeah, I look at Nexus, say that exact idea, and then ask if he wants to turn.
Well, now that you mention it.
To now over here, like I have a side quest forming. Let's scam a vampire horde.
Okay.
So
Nexus
I
will
wouldn't-
look at you and say, "Are you interested?" His fangs extend.
It sounds like I wouldn't be able to finish my job.
No, your purpose will be different now.
No.
That's a pretty big con, my dude.
I might be back.
I might be back.
No copyright strike.
All right, almost Arnold.
Any other conversations you guys want to have with Nexus or Link before you head out to the forest?
Conversation. You will see while we're waiting. You will see Saerus kind
I'll
of
say
like
something.
keep getting his sword, and he's not even really doing the incantation. It just kind of happens.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then he goes, and then it disappears, and then he goes again, and then he stares at it for 5 seconds, and then it disappears, and then he puts it back again. And then he'll kind of murmur to himself, like, not gonna lie, I kind of missed talking.
I'm just gonna beam
You hear
your
nothing in your head?
Head up
And then
there.
I'll just return it again. And
I can fix that.
I was like, yeah, I do need to
I
talk
believe
to
you
you
guys
later.
Well, let her go first.
Okay.
Well, I was just gonna to ask Nexus, since we're talking about this stuff, be like, so if Elizabeth does come back and she can exert some control over you, what would you like?
How would you?
Can
do
she
that?
still exert control over you? Do you guys still feel that pull?
We always feel it. But she's not my maker. The fact that she can control all of us has to do with that sphere she controls.
Let's go.
Did we tell him what happened?
No, but they feel like the severed connection.
It's gone now. That's all I'll say.
Whatever you did, whatever your friend was, they did see.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no, I straight up tried to threaten them, saying that the red orb.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, like mentally, and you were like, "Hey, disadvantage." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't know
Whatever
what
your
you said.
friends did, whatever that creature was definitely in our favor, which is why you all are alive. And I don't mean not existing. I mean having life.
We appreciate that.
We're trying to help. As clumsy as we are.
The question is, where does she get it?
That is a good question, and one we are going to figure out.
Well,
Shut up. I'm not saying that in character.
oh yeah. I will let you know that if you ever need the assistance of our den, we will be happy to oblige.
Thank you.
And you see a lot of vampires' eyes glow red when he says that.
I see. You family agrees. Thank you so much. I have a question. If we perhaps have need of you, how will we call on you? I guess. Oh wait. Never mind. I have a way to call you if we have need of assistance. Would that be okay? I'm going to just say that.
Do you want us to use a word that's not so obvious, like us talking about it this time?
The reason why that was
Unfortunate.
a bad time is because since Elizabeth can see and hear all in her domain, this is her sleeping quarter. This is where she died, this is where she came back, this is where everything is.
This is where she died?
Do you not know the story?
No.
We don't. We want to know it.
He smiles and walks. No, he does not, because there's a fucking sun out.
You can't walk out.
So now goes darkness.
darkness
But-
Yeah, I knew it. I knew
but
it.
we
No.
we've been
Why?
here and you said that we're gonna have
Because
like
if he's
we
gonna
already
eat
have
us, he's
a
gonna
short
eat us.
rest. So
You're going to, but you keep doing things. So yeah.
Yeah,
Keep doing
no,
things,
he
so
can
we're
step
both
out from where he is.
stopping.
I'm darkness bubbling from where the edge of the shadow to the gallows is.
You won't be able to
can't
look
see
through
him.
it though.
Well,
I
you
can
see
make
him.
it darker.
I mean, it's magical darkness.
He can't see through magic of darkness though. He does not have devil sight. Usually devils have that.
Yeah, we're freaks.
You guys are a little bit weird. If you want to grab the bubble back again.
Oh, do you like demon eyes when I do it?
Technically, yeah.
Weird shirts
what if
and
you
kinds?
darkness bubble the daylight spell?
Daylight actually breaks through that.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unless the darkness is cast at a higher level.
Oh, because
Magic.
because it's magic light.
Mhm.
Okay.
Magic
Who's still
defeats magic.
Daylight is not
It's
magic.
Yeah,
not
it's not-
Oh
magic.
yeah, it's not.
It's
Uh,
time.
the cool thing is,
You
just for
can-
next time, if like let's say you cast daylight on this, it will emit, and if you just put it over a cloth, the daylight goes away.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Displace your skull.
I know
Yeah.
thaumaturgy.
but
I
it's
was,
special.
I was
As Nexus points to the
thinking
gallows,
square, so
she
that's
was
the space.
hung right there.
She was
That was her
there.
first step.
That was her first death. She came back and was hung again after the sun killed her, and again and again and again. And her persistence gave her what she has.
The resistance.
Persistence.
A
Well,
woman literally too angry to die.
we know
It
of
means-
how to kill her, and that actually helps us figure out what we need to do.
How do you know how to do this? And how can I do it?
How can you do it? I don't know. Because I believe she has to die
Her first death
for her
again.
first death again.
Okay, so we have to find her,
Hang her.
subdue her,
Subdue her,
bring her back, and hang her.
Or you tell us when she comes back. She'll be back, right?
And all grasping bind her till she's dead.
Or
Don't know if she's coming back. I assume it's to take control of the den again. We are the only vampires on this island.
I see.
Wherever she's going to heal for reinforcements.
Okay.
Which means she'll be by
And Link goes over to you and whispers something in your ear.
It might.
Yes, which you all see that Nexus's ear kind of turns more to like this elongated bat ear trying to listen to. But she says, take the rope. We have to recreate it. Take the rope.
Did you already take
I already
the?
took the
Okay, great.
Yeah, it was already in your bag, which is like, oh, they're halfway there.
Now we need to bring the gallows.
I'm
tower.
going to look at Link and nod my head, and we're going to say, we're going to help you, and we're going to end her. I don't know if that's a good way to put that.
Yeah, there's also
It's a great way to put it.
this is just player talking, not Saerus talking, but there's also ways that we can find out if battery is dead. Then we can hang her inside the tower and then deactivate the tower. And if it doesn't deactivate, she's still alive.
Wait, does it? I thought it just wouldn't shrink if there was something alive inside.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like if
Wait, but
it
she's
shrinks,
considered
she's dead.
Wait, she's considered undead, so
She
would
is-
that be
she's-
not
She's still
alive?
a creature.
Undead.
She undead and death are different things.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, you
She's
know this if you
mostly
uncircle
dead.
spools.
How do you know I didn't?
That's fair.
So it's a pocket execution and verification.
No, it's the Feywild Witch Trials.
Yeah, my
Just
thing
with
was
the
just a
vampire
question.
book.
Yes.
Ooh.
So I can't be charmed.
Yeah.
Does that matter for like the vampiric attraction thing?
They can't charm you into willingly letting you bite them. But if you willingly
Which is
let
what
you
Ferris
bite
said.
them,
Dumb idea.
you can't be charmed by anybody else. But you fear that you probably could still be controlled.
Close the tower.
Controlled and charm is different.
But I can't
I
be
don't know if the
frightened
tower
either,
functions
so
like
I don't
that.
think I'm afraid.
Yeah, you're not afraid.
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
But-
You are fear.
Oh, God.
It's up to you what you want to do with that.
You are.
Does she get horribly mutilated?
What do you want to do?
We're arguing physics of something that
Yeah.
I go talk to the less Nexus-y
what if
one.
she just comes in and
Link.
Link. And then the next
Yeah.
time
His
we try
twin?
to sleep
Okay.
because we forgot about it 10 sessions
Oh, the one who
are greeted by
The
fear.
girl.
feels less
We just destroyed
shitty.
the
Yeah,
tower
yeah.
before you
Yeah.
started it.
Hers
She's
just
definitely
frozen.
a little bit more helpful.
The
You know, a
axis, not
battery.
the nexus.
I'm gonna explain
Damn.
what I'm
So he's saying we bring her in the tower, banish her.
Close the
While
tower.
banish is active,
And
get out of
ask-
the tower, shrink the tower.
if
After
it
a minute,
could help me.
or whenever she passes the save,
If
she
it does
comes back.
operate as a pocket dimension, then
She grabs you and steps you to the side away from Nexus.
It's Schrödinger's thermonuclear microscopic board.
yeah.
I don't see what we are as a benefit. If it doesn't, if you're not corrupted, it might corrupt you. And she just looks at her brother.
Oh God.
So how would she pop back into existence if she's living and she can't exist in
Also,
Okay, this goes the other way though. If living things
If
can't exist,
you
then
try.
she pops back into it when it's small. Does the tower expand?
you are at a great disadvantage to Elizabeth.
Do you want to run the
Or she can
Saerus suddenly having no rights
control
because
you.
the tower blew them off?
And I do not mean in the same way that your master
Do
did.
you want to run the or
I mean,
or-
in a way
you come
that
back in time and we run the rest of
you
the Empire fleet.
are not yourself.
Wait, what?
She didn't have the orb before she claimed rulership over this clan.
Mm.
The orb was just a benefit for her. Yes, if she comes back, we do have to fight to maintain our freedom. But I don't think that fight is a risk she wants to take now with new allies who she cannot control, even with the orb. Also, with both her pets down, she really is running with her tail between her legs.
Does she have any more pets?
She's probably getting some.
Not in this world.
That's not
Hey, that's
They
helpful.
were both cute.
Cute.
Thank you for the information. Very much appreciate your help. I'm just gonna be as nice as possible. Feel very uncomfortable.
After Elizabeth dies, if you wish to have immortality, then you can come and find the best suit for what you need. But just let you know, if you do not control that hunger, it will overtake you and destroy everything that you want to defend, to love, to protect. So be very careful about what you want. Be very careful what your goals and your wishes are.
Everything I want, love, and wish to protect was already taken.
But I think you would be a great candidate. You have nothing to lose. Then she looks at the party. Think about it for a night, at least. She just kind of turns away.
Take a point in Warlock with Nexus as your patron.
No.
One
Not
of us. One of
Nexus.
us.
Link. Do Link. Do Link. She seems nice.
I don't want nice. I want to kill Celestials.
Yeah. Can you do it as
Yeah.
a vampire?
But I think Link would give you the freedom to do that. Probably. Or at least she seems like she would.
you want to do.
She might. She might. She might not.
I don't know. I think you'll wind up
I
in
don't
the
know if
Forbidden
Link is
Forest if you don't
powerful.
watch it with Nexus.
Yeah.
Hey,
What do you want to
I
do?
don't want
I
to
mean,
go up
she
against
made- she
you.
made,
If bangs their head and you get killed in your sleep.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Can you pass this to
Okay, let's
Jesus?
go.
And when I tuck down for first watch, I'm communing that before I do it.
Let's go to the woods and get away from here for a little bit before Tenau goes to
While this is
later.
going on,
Wow.
He
There's
can run faster
no
than us
response?
anyway, so we can't stop him if we wanted to.
the tooth,
Yes.
He knows
does it
that.
have...
I can now.
When you feel like your tongue definitely feels
I
like it's
can
cut
now.
into.
I can clear 300 feet and around.
message?
Or are you messaging?
I can also teleport.
Mhm.
The tooth.
Okay.
You know what I can
Messaging
do?
the tooth.
Yeah, we're
I can
before.
This is
shapeshift.
getting weird. This man is
Into
messaging
things.
his own body parts.
That's fun.
Can the tooth not hear you? What? Your message still requires you to speak the message.
But
Yeah.
they can reply.
Oh.
We left our
Assuming
our
there's
animals
something
for
speaking.
sure.
Yep, on the other side.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Okay.
I thought
Oh wait.
the horse and carriage.
Oh,
They're in the graveyard.
We took them.
No,
I thought.
Tiki
oh,
and
okay.
my carrot and my cart are back at
Yeah,
Merlin's.
sure, they're back, but not
No,
the
they're-
ravens.
They're at Merlin's.
Yeah.
I left them there.
Yeah.
My horse too.
What
We
about
left the raven.
the fancy cart?
We couldn't take them.
That
They
that
wouldn't
is
go in.
the
The
They wouldn't
fancy
go in.
cart, I believe,
Remember there was-
is
We had the
Merlin.
fan-
Can they
fancy cart
come
and
around
the-
now?
Because
You have the pole cart in the
Oh.
tower. The fancy cart's back with Merlin.
Is there? I mean,
It's
is
gonna tell me more than I asked.
the dungeon and everything that was like a house-ish looking thing? I mean, it's not.
They wouldn't
They
go
could
in,
go
though.
around it, right?
They wouldn't
Uh,
even come in the courtyard when the dragon landed.
Well, yeah. We didn't want them to.
I need you to make me wisdom saving throw.
Yikes.
There. Once the dragon came, you guys made them go to a different location, and everything was happening so fast, you
Yeah.
didn't bring them into the dungeon.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but they could go around. Like if we tried to call them or whatever, they could
Do
go
you
around.
have the command come?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
I have
you?
come.
Okay.
But you do, but did you pass it already? I thought you failed that.
No, I have come. I have come.
Is it in
You already did.
Yes.
I know what I'm saying. It's
Is
fine.
it in some kind of container?
What did you
or-
get? 18?
Nose come.
Oh, it's in your
Eight's
nose?
being
Gross.
It's being
Bad
blocked.
aim.
Oh, God.
I don't like that.
It was the second
dropped
time I
it.
was trying to teach her to hide or him to
The-
hide.
Question is this.
Yes.
How
How?
are you gonna make them
Come.
Here.
appear towards you if you
Appear
are
towards me.
if they're in this forest and you're in this forest?
Yeah.
How will they?
Can you send in the raven?
Can you?
We can talk with animals.
You can talk with animals. Can you talk with your animal?
Wait, are they
We
familiars?
should be. Yeah.
But they're.
Like,
I'm not saying
don't get
the
to
There are
ability.
thousands of
My
miles of-
my
Thousands
I was gonna
of
say,
miles.
my question is,
Oh, yeah.
you are
If
so far apart you can't see them.
Right.
How are you going to fix that?
Sending.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have sending.
We have sending.
Or be a class that.
What
gets
is
familiars.
your message?
Well, I can't do it yet. I have to
She
wait
is
for her
now.
Okay.
for 4
gonna-
hours.
You gonna rest? Okay.
I'm gonna rest for 4
Okay.
hours and then I'm gonna
Alright.
come. Come, bring Jewel. Get your butt over here. Come around this.
Okay, so
I'd say you're
I would like to
melting
make
it,
a
but then
motion
placing it
Did
to
you-
add her
Keep-
to the motion with Ryan from earlier.
I'm really not trying to though.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. after we
You think
rest.
about how you're gonna do it.
Yeah. Uh huh.
You
I know,
can.
I
I just
know,
I
I
just
know.
need you to explain it to me.
I totally will.
Okay.
I totally will.
Don't. How about we let Lee explain it to me so she doesn't use verbiage?
I will be very selective of my verbiage. How about that?
I know you will be.
Get your ass over here. I'm joking.
To what,
I would
to
never
Carver?
tell my
My-
her birdie dad.
I will. I meant to say will,
Just
but I said
for
would.
me.
Did
Alright,
birds know
so-
asses from donkeys though? Probably not.
No.
Carver, what are you doing?
He's
He's
writing.
writing.
He's writing something.
Nothing.
He's scrolling.
Okay.
He's
You
writing.
feel
anything else.
edging on the
I still
tooth?
have an active tooth.
I have a plan, but I'm not doing it now.
Okay. All right. So, as you guys
He's not
head
working
for
his
a short rest,
I'm messaging them.
eventually you
Long rest.
get in the forest.
Yeah.
Pop up your tent.
Mhm.
By your tent, I mean your
Tower.
4-story tower.
Right.
Yeah,
Papa
the
tent.
Pop the tower.
Pop a tent. Pop a tent. Make them come.
That is the plan.
She
That's-
knows
The
come.
most grotesque cell phone service
So.
I've ever seen.
He. Why do I keep saying she?
Anything you guys want to do? You're taking first watch.
Yep, I'm taking every watch.
Every watch, obviously. Anything you guys want to do before you guys pad down for the night and get your long rest?
I will take first watch.
Okay.
Commune with Tara to
Yes.
find out what the beef and chops is happening.
Okay.
What's the beef and chops?
Do you
That's what
have
she
the
always
ability to
says.
commune? Like the spell? If not, then roll me a religion check.
You mean
I
like divination?
Like the spell
Yeah,
called
there's a-
commune.
There's a spell
No.
commune.
I don't think I know that.
But
Okay.
that's-
And,
Druids-
roll me
druids
religion.
get commune with nature 4th level.
I think,
I
yeah, I think
don't-
is commune like what, the 5th level, maybe?
Oh, it's a 4th level spell, so it's
Yeah.
like level 8. Nature druid might get it as well, maybe.
Are you a nature druid?
Worst case scenario, if you don't have it, you just take a long rest and then you just rotate to it in the
I
morning.
get to
Like,
show you something. You
kids in your
She's wild.
you kids in your
Oh,
open
yeah, I wanted to
spell
do something before,
And commune is high
after
level
we
spell.
commune,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I'm,
it's a
I'm
bit
sure,
That was
hopefully
bad.
I will get
Yeah, I was
some
just
sort of
looking, confirming.
indication of Tara,
Okay.
that something is different.
I don't know when.
What did you get, Everlee?
Whenever you decide to take watch.
Oh.
Are we doing this together?
Yeah.
Because you want me to
I guess so.
assist you? I have shit roll, but whatever.
Do you want advantage? I guess?
Either that or
Okay, go advantage. It's fine.
Sorry
Yeah,
for
but-
taking your buffet.
I assumed we were gonna do it together
Yeah.
anyway, so she told us to.
You have
do
it. I would be doing it with you for sure. Did you
What'd
roll
you
the
get?
same thing again?
No, I rolled lower.
What was the total?
13.
You feel that just maybe the presence of the undead, the taint within the forest, the taint we have come, like it's this
It's
party.
fucking intense.
So intense.
Fucking
The
intense.
It's a tower.
The bondage of the
Maybe-
land. Like,
Tara is dealing with whatever this overlord is, and you hear nothing.
Can I just say, like, leave a note, like, send us a sign?
A prayer,
Sure,
I
of
guess,
course.
for
So
her.
it's
It's like a post-it for later.
Yeah, post that in her. It's like, hey,
Message
hey God, I texted you. Reply back when you want.
Yeah.
It's in red.
I showed you my twigs, please respond.
It was on red and it's on the bubble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
so-
leave
It's
me on
just
red.
bubbling.
I was gonna do a thing tonight, but maybe I should wait until
Okay.
the morning and then I'll get a thing. And,
Sure.
Yeah, okay,
Sure.
I'll wait until the morning.
She's doing her dirty thing.
As you guys are doing your dirty things, communing, resting, taking the first watch.
Dirty.
Do we have, like, cleaning facilities in the tower?
Like
We've never talked about taking a bath or a shower.
You guys are filthy.
Yeah. Why do we never clean our asses? We're so smelly.
You guys
can
can.
smell us.
I mean, you can take a shower whenever you want.
Can we?
There's
I
a
have
spa
great
in the
short
Feywild
walk.
you guys can go that you know of.
I can go.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
go.
Oh, well,
right?
there's a couple of rules I need to send you. Like one that you would know is someone of royal blood can escort people in. They can just allow people in.
Who
You
needs
fight.
that when we can apparently just make a 30-foot cube of
Really?
water?
You could have like escorted us in. You.
I mean,
son of a-
if he's
got a
royalty,
fountain,
yeah.
guys, why don't you just bathe in that?
Can we bathe in Merlin's fountain? He's
Except
just gonna
the-
see like asses. Like what?
It's like I should have never trusted you guys. I'd rather the world ends
I
and see
mean,
that.
one of us has create from destroying water.
You can create water, sure.
Yeah,
Find
that's-
just
yeah.
find a tub, create water, heat it with the
Yeah,
a cantrip,
and
and there you go.
No, it's like anytime you get a group of guys camping. He doesn't see asses. He sees 3 pairs of male front bits and then a twig to represent crosshatch.
Oh no.
So as you're taking first watch, who's taking second, who's taking third?
As soon as I get to 4 hours, I'm waking up and I'm.
That's true. You guys can.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I also want to just clean the party so we're not so smelly and obvious.
Do you have prestidigitation?
I don't think I have that one.
Do you have
but we
fun?
have.
There
clean
is
water.
a conversation saying that thaumaturgy and prestidigitation should just be the same spell.
They really
not.
should.
But they're not.
It's just
But yes.
because
They
prestidigitation
should be.
used to have everything thaumaturgy had.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think they divided between divine and arcane, which
Do we want to do a homebrew?
I don't know, maybe.
They 100% should be the same.
I want to be less stinky and trackable.
Okay, you guys can prestidigitation
logistics.
/ thaumaturgy. Just
For logistics'
just
sake.
a blow dryer. Just
Clean off
Okay.
some rust and
Okay,
whatever we gotta
yes.
do.
Yeah, just polish
Oil.
it.
So I was told to leave last time I went.
What?
Is that just like I can't go
Is
anywhere
that
in the
the same thing
Feywild,
as
or I
asking?
can't go to Celeste?
There are no knobs on Crosshatch.
But you're all wood.
Oh Lord.
You get that polished.
But you're all wood, right?
No.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
roll me an intelligence.
What happened?
Okay.
He's kind of. He's,
What did we ask about Celestial?
Time for that's a 4.
Yeah,
Plus-
you're probably not a lot back.
Plus-
0's a 4.
I mean, you're not a lot back. I don't know.
We got chased. That was fun.
I mean, I worked for a noble, but I don't know if I was.
Don't you have to have
You
the
have to have
blood
noble
to work?
blood in you. You have to be royalty, like official royalty.
Isn't being fallen basically a brand for the Feywild as well?
What?
Well, no, for like the Celestial area, not all of the Feywild, Celestial.
Oh.
That's what
How
I'm
do
trying
you
to
know
figure
if
out.
you're noble Celestial?
I
It's
will
like-
I will
I don't
give
know
you
anything
a
about me.
thing to ponder with that roll, since you won't get the answer. So I'll give you a thing. Maybe you can figure it out.
Give us a
Who's in
riddle.
charge? If you can answer that, you'll know the answer to your question.
who is in charge? The Overlord.
How do I know about my blood since I know nothing about it?
Well, the last time I was there was a
No,
coup
it
going
didn't.
on, so I don't know who's in charge now.
I figured that Tenau would know something about me.
What are you supposed to know? Every
Yeah.
celestial.
That's-
What, you think we all know each other?
Yeah.
I mean, we do, but...
We all look the same.
So, I don't know. Go to the Feywilds and figure it out, Lee.
I need to.
Yeah, you're not expelled.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I mean,
You
Tony's
don't wanna
only got
wander
this
the-
much patience with me.
So I don't have so much faith with everybody.
Tony fucking loves
He
me.
thinks I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all that
that
matters.
was cool. That was not good. It was just.
Yes.
It hurt. How is the celestial area illuminated?
Jesus. A sun.
Magic.
Okay.
So, trying to end this day.
I already have something I'm thinking about.
All right. Since it's been almost a month and a half of the same exact day. As you guys take first watch, and then by the time your first watch is over, you guys will take second watch. Will be the full 8 hours, and everyone gets the benefits of the long rest. Cross, you don't sleep.
Correct.
Saerus does.
Oh, yeah.
but we do
For the
have-
first
we
time
have
in
a
forever.
Conversation for
You want to have a conversation with Cross?
with Crosshatch
Okay.
on our first one.
What's your conversation?
I'm just gonna ask him, who is this Tarda?
It made me. I think. I'm reasonably sure. The voice in my head says that's what it is, and so that's what I believe. Take that how you will.
Can you explain what just happened to me?
Honestly, I blacked out for a sec, and I've only done that once before. We were in the maze, you remember?
Yes.
And then I tried to
But-
blast a curse out of myself, and that didn't work. Yeah, I'm not used to blacking out or sleeping at all forever, so the black spots kind of worrisome. That said,
But
I did see the thing emerge, and
I saw that.
we have the same kind of energy going on, or at least you did with your sword and me with all of the casty bits and what have you. I think it's the same entity. I think that was Pterodon.
In my sword. And then I'll just summons.
You summon the sword?
Yeah, and I got a brain
Yeah.
blast from, and I'm just going to, like, picture an image of Carver in my mind, realize that I can't send images through this, and go, yeah, Carver, yeah, you beamed a thought into my head. Apparently there's one of those in me, too. Or he says he saw one, when I did the remove curse thing. It's kind of convoluted. I'm not sure.
Complicated.
All I know is...
figured because of how you are,
Mhm.
I figured it's
Wait, what's
just
that supposed to mean?
because of your jaw that opens up.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's,
it happened to me.
it just says it
That
once.
orb was like this big.
Yeah, and if that wasn't Pterodon, you wouldn't have been able to do that. Because Pterodon told me the first time. Like, I got this. You ever have an absolute gut instinct that's just like, I need to eat this right now?
Yeah, somebody told me when it happened to the unicorn, I was basically begging for more power to save the Fae. And it talked to me. I'm guessing it was Turdot that talked to me.
It was telling you to eat it?
It told me to eat magic items. My friend's items.
You got the memo.
I did not.
Your friend's items.
I did not want to eat your
The beans
hat.
were worth it.
I don't want to eat your hat. I feel like you like your hat.
Don't eat the hat.
I don't want to eat.
Please don't eat the hat.
I don't want to eat their. What's this called? Their crown.
Tiara.
The tiara or whatever
Yeah, you can try.
our friends have.
I'm reasonably sure Tenau would hit me in the face if I tried to eat the cloak.
I don't want to.
That sounds like it would hurt a lot. I'd like to avoid that.
I don't want to.
I don't have the cloak anymore.
No, the Jabberwocky thing. The
Okay.
Jabberwocky cape.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Blinky McBlink face. Do a blink.
I don't want to consume my shield. I feel like it's part of me.
But if we stumble across something new, you're gonna get that same nagging thought that I do, which is eat it, right?
Can't you just eat parts of the dragon that weren't disintegrated? Weren't there any parts left?
From the Jabberwocky in particular,
The
or
blue dragon.
Oh, the blue dragon.
You could theoretically go back and
Check
see.
it out. But
That's why I assumed that.
Yeah, if there's something someone wanted to do beforehand, sure, I'll retroactively say that's a thing.
Like that's why I consumed the orb, thinking that it might happen, which it did, and he told me it will suffice for now.
See, I've never gotten that one. The best I've got is glimpses of what I used to be, and it's fleeting and strange. And there's a barn and a field and a pile of scrap, and I don't. And like ghosts of things that are supposed to be there, but I don't see any people.
Were you human before?
I think so. It told me my name.
So
You know
you're
that
not.
one. It's Dominic.
So you're not.
I swear to God.
So
Ta-da!
you weren't this scarecrow.
I don't know how I got to be. All I know is that I am, and that Pterodon made me that way, I think. I probably wouldn't hear the voice in my head if they didn't have some kind of hand in my creation, but I think I'm the only one. The only one that's at least as good looking in comparison to the just the scarecrows that were guarding Bathory's place. Or Mike. Mike was ugly.
Shut your old Toretto.
For what it's worth, y'all are just hearing a one-sided conversation
Yeah,
because I'm just beaming this at him.
for one,
Tenau is
yeah.
not asleep. He is sitting on top of the tower, though.
I'm asleep.
Feel free to ask me
You're
questions
asleep.
about this whenever you'd like.
Or
But
I'm
bear in mind,
Not sleeping.
I'm
tonight.
pretty in the dark.
or meditating, I guess.
This is new to me, but
I'm in trance.
I didn't think you could eat artifacts. I just thought the sword was
yeah.
just
And then
really,
I'm-
really nasty.
And then I'm looking at my sword, I was like, it doesn't really talk to me anymore ever since that day.
That's
Or a
unfortunate.
few hours ago, I guess.
It's like losing a friend, right?
In a way, I miss the talking, but I know it's only been a few hours, but it hasn't talked to me ever since.
For what it's worth, I tried to talk to Pterodon with my book and
Don't
got
even-
a whole lot of nothing.
I don't even sense anything in here at the moment.
Have you tried warlocking since?
Warlock in the sense. I don't
Guess
know what
Warlock
that
sense.
is.
No, like, try doing warlock things to see if you're still warlocked.
Or you're war
That's a
unlocked.
fair point.
He's
but
war unlocked
What if
now.
your deal was to help unleash Pterodon and now you're no longer warlocked because your contract is up?
then I don't think I'd be alive.
Well, he did a lot of eldritch blasts.
When you say that you haven't communed with Pterodon, you haven't talked
Yeah, I don't have the
to
sword,
the
so
sword.
I'm kind of looking at it, and I was like, I haven't heard anything in a while.
You, as you're looking at Cross, you do see this gold crown appear on him. And this gold,
Like, I see it.
yes, you see it.
And-
A gold ribbon appear on his chest.
Crosshatch doesn't notice
And
it.
Crosshatch, you see a gold crown appear on Saerus and a gold ribbon appear on his chest.
Like
You're
a sash, like Miss
shinier
America
than
style,
before.
or like a
Like kind of going up in defying physics and staying up in the air.
fancy?
But is it?
It's like a heavenly.
I guess we don't know if it's like physical and anybody else can see it or anything.
You see his and he sees
I'm
yours.
just gonna be like, do you see the same thing on me that I see on you?
You have a crown. Where did you?
Yeah, you've got this like gold crap going on
I'm
here.
gonna try to.
Gold
you,
crap.
You,
Try to grab him.
you feel a physical thing on your head,
Are you serious?
and
You said it's a horn or is it a crown?
it's a crown that kind of looks like horns, but it's a crown.
We've got Nico Bolas horns.
You do see feathers kind of line up on the ground, and something is approaching with these large wings, kind of just appear. And as you look around you, you're not in a forest. You don't see a tower.
Oh my god!
You're just in the presence.
You guys just.
I'm just gonna beam to you as this happens. Oh, this is new. This I
we
don't know
see-
how I feel about
we-
this. This is new.
Nope.
They were in the tower with us. They're gone.
Yep.
I'm gonna
They're
when
gone.
he,
Fuck!
when Crosshatch beamed that, I'm just gonna say
They're gone. Go bye bye.
the first time I got the sword, this is what it kind of felt like.
Oh my!
Kind of like out of
That's what he
just
looks like?
muscle memory, I guess, because
He's
I
really
feel like
hot.
I'm in. Because of muscle memory, because I feel like I'm
Go, guys.
in the presence of somebody who's kind of like higher up than me.
Yeah.
Kind of muscle memory from knighthood and stuff like that. I'm gonna take a knee.
I'm just gonna
It's-
like
his
look
hands
at
are
that,
terrifying.
look at you, and
They're
just kind of do the
beautiful.
same thing.
He's
Yes, my lord.
Beautiful.
That's him
Oh.
or them.
He's so
Yeah, this
pretty.
half of the table's very familiar with that creature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Alright, guys.
Well, as this entity does approach you,
Okay.
as you take a knee, anything that you're doing,
I'm
Cross?
following his lead on
Alright.
like a 4-second delay because I'm just shocked that this is happening.
says nothing, but you see the gold talons kind of
Do I
approach
Do I
right.
still have like the sword on my hand?
You still have the sword in your hand,
Okay.
You see the gold talons approach, and they're in between both of you, maybe about 4 or 5 inches from where your head's bowed. Anything that you're doing specifically, or just bowing and waiting?
No, I'm kind of like waiting. Was like, is there anything we can do? Do you need anything from us?
Well, Saerus, I do want to let you know that I was casted onto your blade to keep me from my rightful place.
Oh, fuck!
And I did have to feed on you, so I can then grant you the ability to take vengeance on those that you need to take vengeance on. But since you freed me, now I just gift you the strength. Which I will say your devotion fuels me. In which you can use your sword's ability up to your charisma score per long rest.
What do you mean? Like I can summon it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To my charisma?
Yeah, whatever your charisma modifier is.
Oh, one time.
You can do it one time
One time
per long
a day.
rest.
What if his charisma was -1?
You can do a minimal one time. That is the actual.
I am a
That's
charisma
also how
caster.
Raw usually works.
Yes.
As my Eldritch Knight, I am a charisma caster.
And charisma tends to be the warlock modifier too.
I'm not a warlock though.
He's
I
not
know.
a warlock, he's a paladin for a demon.
As a cast of shadow kind of goes over you, Cross. Dominique Graves is dead.
Is?
Is dead. If you would like, I can give you his memories and his life. And you see a small little sphere floating around with feathers inside, almost like a globe, like a Christmas globe. There's just feathers rolling around inside.
I'm gonna respond. Do I have to beam this? Or. I mean, I'm gonna try. I would like to remember my past.
You say it in a
But
clear
I've-
voice.
Oh, I can just talk normally. Fuck yeah. I would like to remember my past.
The sphere has
That-
not moved. It's in his hands.
That
In
said,
their hands.
I'm just gonna reach out and take it.
You grab the
I've
sphere.
grown to like this form.
Well, good. Because you are more than graves. Or crosshatch. You're born from both pain and feather. And as a reward for your devotion, I consume the patron who left you to die.
What?
Who was that?
What?
The entity that I was protecting to be.
I
No
hear
more.
it too.
She was
No.
devoured.
I hear these two.
You're both. You're all three of you in the same demi-plane.
Oh,
Okay.
then what do I call you?
I was never given a name that wasn't unflattering. I am beyond names.
So what do we call it if we ever need to commune?
Master works just fine.
Fuck. Is this
Daddy.
an enslavement arc? Are we getting enslaved?
Have you met Next?
Have you met Nexus?
Are you a vampire?
Do I draw my power from you now?
You've always drawn your power from me. I just pretended to be
Ah.
the Lady of Fields, as some call her.
Oh no. You.
I was wearing his skin for those that can see beyond mortal coil.
Okay.
One less spirit, and there is a deep guttural laugh from within their chest. That's not. That was just a regular cough.
Swallow the
Okay.
wrong.
Let's swallow the wrong one.
Wrong hole.
I'm not gonna attempt that. No.
Oh god.
But I will grant you a boon of my own.
A boon?
A boon, yes. I sense that you both have not used the Lady of the Lake spoon, right?
I have.
Okay, well, I sense that you still have
Oh, so that's
one. No, you still have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can get as many boons as many gods want to give you boons.
No, okay.
Yeah, Saerus confirmed that one for
Yeah.
me.
I will let you discover these on your own, as they evolve naturally.
So I'm just gonna say boon of the master.
Yeah, I wrote it as boon of the feather, but you can do whatever you want.
I'll just respond. It's not the destination, it's the journey. Huh?
I would like one of you,
Uh-oh.
whoever you want to be, roll me a d3.
Oh dear God.
For there are 3 abilities.
So it's D6 divided by 2?
Crosshatch, you're the original master.
The OG triple
The
OG?
Get your
Alright.
gift
The
from
OG of the
Dad.
master, you roll it.
That's a 1.
Okay.
Is it one time?
One. No. These are things that you have. It's not a one-time use. They're granting you a gift.
Oh,
But the Lady of the Lakes was one time,
The
right?
Lady of the Lake was one time, yeah. She's not bestowing you as a patron. She just gifted you. This is a patron. This is a little bit more personal.
Uh-oh.
So 1, you have advantage on persuasion checks and social interactions with crows and harpies.
and hurt.
With what?
Crows is in the flying creature,
Uh-huh.
and harpies is in the
Flying
monster.
creature? Yeah.
Oh,
God,
it's
now you're
only for
even
them.
worse
Like,
at your job.
advantage on persuasion.
With interacting with them, yes. So persuasion or any social interaction that I cannot think of at the moment.
Oh wait, no. Now you're better at telling crows
What was
to
that?
fuck off.
Crows?
Crows and harpies.
Don't tell mine.
It's his job.
It's a raven.
There are 2 more gifts that you will
Ah.
learn as you grow. As a guarantee that you will keep putting your faith in the one who can change everything of the wilds.
Just have this to say.
I have one more question. What is your destination?
consume all that is ash and all that is good.
So are we the evil guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You are.
Is it the evil arc?
It's grown dark. You guys gotta die.
So Master wills it. So it shall be.
I'm not really gonna say anything, but I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm gonna have to destroy Crosshatch.
Well, you guys are back where you were. in the
Master,
forest.
he, him, she,
They.
them.
They,
She.
they're basically the
They.
equivalent
Okay.
of Cthulhu. They operate outside our binary concept.
Oh, okay. You have been saying they. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yes.
So you're
For
back.
some reason, when you were saying they, because there's like a whole bunch of crows with
Gotcha,
them or something.
It's nighttime in the woods again, and everything's fine.
No, I wasn't asleep or anything. I was just.
No, you're just in the middle of a conversation.
Well, that was weird.
Weird doesn't even begin to break the surface of what the fuck that was.
Is this Palpatine? Can we call him Palpatine?
We're not calling him Palpatine.
Dad.
Yeah, Dad.
I will take daddy or nothing at all.
Master, Daddy, are they really that different?
No.
I mean, it depends on who you ask.
I was real quick, and that's my emphatic
Well,
answer.
I will say that I think this is a great time to take our actual break,
Yay!
and then we'll come back and it'll be morning.
Woo!
All right, so we'll
And
be back
then
in
things
a
will
bit.
happen. Bye.
$15. She
That's more than what I can do.
That
She
dice
has-
is right
It
great.
is.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
she has +8. So let's see what we get.
That's
Ah.
It's a 13.
Or higher.
15.
So,
You texted
15.
it.
Is it dead?
It's final hit.
Hey!
Saerus! Tenau! Carver, you're down. Ross! Lena, how do you guys want to do this?
All he knows is Harden.
Well,
I'm just gonna spit on him until he dies.
Every time you sweat, I mean, it just gets so hard.
No, it already got hard. That's why we're spitting on it.
Oh, okay. That's true. That's true.
It's okay because we have a secret weapon in this fight.
Is it a potion?
It's the Whooper.
Whooper. Whooper's the secret. Oh, walking level 9 Whooper. Oh my god. With the very not effective water gun. Yeah, alright. Whew. Oh, as he's gonna level up a couple. Hopefully. Oh, just one. Alright. I thought he had one more Pokemon.
No.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Whooper got it.
Whooper, what up? Here's a stone badge, so you can get stone. You totally fucked up.
Trap bench is infatuated. No. Immobilized by love.
It's like, that bitch is hot. I can't bite her, or can I?
Trap bench is incapable of love. Look at those eyes.
Hey everybody. I don't know what that happened, so let me try to fix it. But you guys are back. It is officially the morning. You guys have a beautiful long rest. As you guys are waking up to birds chirping.
Sorry, Mr.
More birds chirping. What do you guys want to do?
I want to.
Oh, you officially sleep 8 hours, right?
I don't.
Okay.
I do.
One weird thing though, before we get to other people's stuff, you do wake up with your mouth full of blood and blood on your sleeping bag.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
who, Carver?
Carver, yeah.
Somebody punched you in the mouth.
Deja vu.
Yeah. And
Oh no!
I've just
your mouth is tastes like iron, and there's something inside your mouth.
Inside
I mean,
your
you, it's your blood, so you.
What's
you
inside
got
your
some high
mouth?
iron in your
I'll get
blood.
my one-a-day multi.
Did you?
Well,
bite?
when you open your mouth, a tooth just falls out, and you notice that you still have your once a day there. And in this tooth, it has carved. You look at the right side or the left side?
The inner side.
Perfect.
Didn't we tell you not to eat the razor blade apples? Only eat the normal apples?
The razor blades for enemies.
Yeah.
It says, what did you do? And we turn it. You have time.
Lovely.
So someone's also talking.
Is it the tooth that was talking yesterday?
Also, it's a very familiar handwriting that you know from whom.
Mm-hmm. Your mommy.
Both sides?
Yes.
I'm mommy.
I have a question for the party.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's up?
Just mainly for Tenau. Tenau, does anybody talk in your head? Because I feel like all of us has one. They have Terra. We have the same deity.
It's not a voice from the GM, but yeah, there's probably something going on there.
We have our master and Carver. Apparently, somebody talks to this too.
His mommy.
Tenau has his own demons.
I was like, I am the one who talks in my head. I am the demon.
Yes.
Yeah, no, by the end of this,
Doing
Tenau is just
is
going to
the-
be like what people see when they're on fear toxin and Batman comes by.
Yeah.
Is the orb I got from our deity tangible? Like, is it an actual physical orb? Do I still possess it?
No. When you come through, you don't. But you have every single memory of Dominic.
Okay, I was just making sure. I wasn't sure.
When
if I
you
had to,
do
like, hide
try
it or
to
something.
recall things from Dominic, it does feel like it's from our equivalent. It's something like looking at a TV. It just doesn't feel like it's you. But you remember every single detail.
Huh. Okay, I just didn't know if I had to hide it or something.
What we do? Yes.
Okay. First thing I'm doing,
Yes.
I'm going to say that I wake up and I feel a little bit different. And I'll say a quick prayer to Tara. I almost said Pterodot. Thank you so much for making it so close.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say you too. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And
You're welcome.
I'm basically going to say, like my whole morning ritual thing that I usually do is, blessing each cardinal direction, and then I'm going to say thank you for your aid in our quests. Thank you for your direction, and thank you for your gifts you've laid upon us, and see if I feel anything from that.
Okay.
Can I check my post-it note?
Lee, I will ask, you want to give your sister advantage this time, or do you both want to roll?
Well,
No, I can give you advantage if
Okay.
you want. Maybe you'll get my post-it note.
here, for 1 minute.
Sure.
That's your post-it note. Look at a board.
Ooh!
Roll again. You get
17.
advantage.
I rolled
17 with
twice.
advantage? Okay.
Yeah.
Good
Roll me
job.
percentiles.
That's the way to do it. Roll 2 at once. Saves us time. I always forget that. That's
Fine.
such a thing.
It's fine.
18? Yeah, 18.
Uno ocho?
Uno ocho.
Fine. All right. So,
I'm making sure that's in. Yeah, that was one. Probably not gonna get something, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you got a chart?
technically, it's in my head.
Oh.
Third of the chart.
He's got a goddess chart. A god chart.
It's just a power level chart.
Deity chart. That's pretty.
I'll say that you both feel a communion. You feel there is. It's almost like a vision, but then when you're done with your meditation, done with your prayer, and you both physically interact with each other, you see. So you saw this blanket of ash, and a little flower going through the ash, like almost it was growing in defiance. And as you were done with your prayer, you see a physical pile of ash and soot as this flower is breaking through it. And the flower has a little bit of ash on it, kind of bending it with its weight. It is physically in front of you, about 2 or 3 feet from you. So you saw that a vision, and then when you both agree, like, hey, did you see this? It's physically in front of you now. It's nothing big, maybe about 4 or 5 inches of ash, but it's ash in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
That wasn't there, obviously.
Wait, is there ash in the middle of the forest?
A little tiny pile of
Master said,
No.
consume ash
No.
and
Don't.
eat and good everything that is good.
I'm just gonna beam in your head. Shut the fuck up, Saerus!
It's our secret, man! Shut up!
This is weekend at Masters now, come on!
Wait, are you outside with us?
Yeah.
Are
I
you
didn't say
watching
it.
us?
I said it didn't say it in my voice.
I think he's just memeing.
Or are you not saying?
Me for
Don't
the
eat our ash.
Are you outside with us?
I didn't say it in the Cyrus voice, so I
Hey.
didn't say it in
Okay,
character.
I'm just
Lady
making
is
sure.
not a happy
Okay.
lady. She was warning us.
When
Don't
I
eat our
say it in
almond.
character, it's a Cyrus voice.
Okay, I'm gonna lean down and actually touch the ash, and then very gently touch the flower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also want to touch the flower.
I consume both and see what happens.
Oh!
You
I will smack
foiled
you.
my plans!
I will become your god.
As you both place your hand on the flower, it
Gently.
feels like a flower.
Okay.
I will say it's a little warm.
And it feels like ash.
I'm gonna.
The ash
Okay.
kind of crumbles on your fingers.
It's the bottom one.
No.
Oh yes, sign of the Terra.
Gonna do a little.
I mean, the church is
Ash
kind of
Wednesday.
huge right now. You could absolutely Ash Wednesday, and people would probably think you're weird for rocking it this long. but-
Because I have the years to prove it. I'm not that person.
You're
We're being
Carver.
guided out, right?
Nope.
No.
I
I'm
Went to
thought
the
we
forest. If you chose to go back to the maze, you would. Or if you asked Link, she would be a guide through the forest, but you guys didn't.
No, we went to the
Yes.
north, to the mountains, I think.
I'm gonna detect magic the tooth.
At the moment, it's not magical.
At the
Okay.
moment.
I'm gonna make the assumption that that can only happen once per tooth. And I'm going to plant it in the ghoul tree pot.
Whoa! No.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you're giving
He's
that poor
feeding the
tree.
zombie.
Well,
Groot can talk.
you guys do see that he's taking botany, so that's a thing. It's
I don't
positive.
think- I'm gonna say I don't think that tooths grow like that.
I don't think the trees grow like that.
That's fair.
The root of the tree, if you didn't know that it came from a tree, it just reminds you of this bulbous worm,
Ooh, fun.
Yes. and it smells like a dead body.
I misunderstood how things were going down
I am
Uh-huh.
a corpse.
and would have done something
close my
during
dad.
the night if I
What's up?
knew we weren't being escorted out.
Yeah, what's up?
Because I had one more question to ask that person.
Sure.
I'll just write it.
Okay.
Should have jumped off the
Okay.
tower.
You could go back.
Yeah, I mean, it's nighttime. I could have easily just
Yeah, you can
gone
go
through
back.
the treetops and been back.
Shadow, 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 jump.
Yeah. Yeah, I can teleport.
Yeah.
It's nothing. I can't just into the trees.
Now you have your shadow step.
So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of the ash and I'm gonna like basically wrap it in a little bit of cloth and just put it in my
Okay.
stuff.
Make sure to add it to
I-
your inventory.
I don't know what that's from, but so
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
What about but the flower's still there?
yeah,
The flower's still
I
there.
was just
It looks
telling
like it, it's obviously part of the forest here. So
Mhm.
if you want to pick it, you absolutely can. But it's it looks like it belongs here, unlike the ash.
Yeah, okay. I'll take some ash too. We have little vials.
Yeah, yeah. So make sure you write it on your inventory.
Yep.
What do we call it? Flower ash?
I put
Ash.
ash from flower. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to call it.
That's cute.
As long as you guys remember where it came from, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh. Why?
It's a boonie ash.
Okay, I'm going to look at Everlee and say, I think I'm going to call the birds to us. Just
Do
to,
you think that they will head this way?
yes, I do.
How do you do this?
I first
Uh-huh.
Lord.
am
I
casting
can yell.
Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay, you can speak with that on yourself.
Then I am casting.
Man, that's too
Is that how you cast it? I've never done that before.
Level 2 or level
I touch myself and go.
That's oddly specific.
And then I'm casting Sending
Okay.
to a craw.
Okay.
That's a lot of
That.
spells.
All right.
I know, but it's fine.
We're just
Yeah.
wasting all of our spell slots at breakfast?
No.
Just
Just those 2.
Okay.
Maybe 3. Who knows? We'll see.
What do you message?
I'm going to say, Accra, we need you to come to us, to head towards us. Please get Jewel to follow you. We are...
Is somebody counting? I didn't count.
I forgot.
Okay.
Accra, please head towards us.
Tell them we got a crystal.
Get Jewel to follow you. That's 10.
Cyrus is very shiny.
Yes, follow
For
Jewel.
Jewel.
We are north, past the mansion. Look for tower. Hurry.
Would the crow know how to get back to the mansion? Like,
No,
I mean,
she did say
he's
go
a very
north.
smart bird.
As
But
the
also-
crow flies.
I mean,
But also, yeah.
They technically they are more intelligent than a common crow by the stats that we have given them.
And they'll see the
Crap, I
top
don't
of
have
the
advantage
tower.
on
They
that.
know.
Yeah. So,
Wait. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was 20.
yeah, you have 5 more words.
Cheese when you get hit.
By the wait.
BTW is one.
You can reply to me.
Jewel is with me. We slept the night.
Heyo.
Cyrus has not been the same. He doesn't shine anymore.
Oh.
It
Fucking
saddens
bird
me
snitch.
so.
Oh, because
What?
I removed
It
my
saddens me
armor.
so?
Oh my god!
See?
I will not. I still
It
have my
saddens-
And
helmet.
then
They like your shiny.
you
I still have my
hear.
helmet, my pauldron, and my meat.
This does not how the spell works. But for right now, you hear
Bird crying.
nothing, and then shut up. I'm talking to her, and then the spell ends.
No, Jesus. I still have my helmet, a
was
pauldron, and my knee.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
you're not full-plated armor.
I mean, I know.
But if I'm
You used to
talking
be
to
a
her,
beacon of shyness.
Yeah.
Now you're
You
just
see
kind of
a
a
peak-
pebble.
Yes.
once they come to us, or once they get to us,
Wait, I
and
thought Jewel was the one who was attracted to it.
It was Jewel
Shiny
taking
stuff.
the spell. That's the whole thing.
Oh.
The crow was trying to talk, and Jewel's like, Cyrus.
no, I was talking to a craw, and Jewel was talking to him. And yeah,
Okay.
it's a whole thing.
I thought it was a crow. that was
A craw
saying
likes
that.
you shiny too.
Yeah, but Jewel really likes
Yeah.
your shiny hiney.
Anyway,
Shiny.
so when they get there,
That's for daddy.
Is anybody newly shiny that
No, I'm
can
trying to
be
get
Jewel's
your
new
attention.
daddy?
Yes.
I just break
Yeah.
stealth at pure convenience and go, wait. A thought occurs. Is this the Feywild or is this home? Like this place we're in right now?
You guys are
'Cause
in the wild.
we went through a pocket dimension
we are in
maze.
the Feywild.
You're in the wild. You're not in the
Okay.
Feywild. You're in the
That's what
forest.
I was.
Okay.
That's why I was like, I don't think we're
Yeah.
in the
I'm
Feywild.
gonna look in the map though.
The Feywild is where I'm from.
You
We
guys-
went through a
Where
portal
we
in a
are.
cemetery and we came out.
Yeah.
Do I
in
need
a
to
vampire.
roll anything?
No, can I have the map?
Content.
I will
Yeah.
show you exactly where you guys are.
Yeah.
What the
This
humans
seems like
call
the
the
same-
Feywild is where you're.
You guys would be around this area where the forest
Okay.
is. You could have been led to this, north where the mountains are, or more here. Which Merlin's Tower is
Right.
the opposite direction.
Yeah.
You guys need to go.
Yeah, so we should have gone north.
Yeah, if you guys would have gone back to the maze, it would have been easier to go to Merlin. But you
But
guys
we
kind of
were-
need to do a double
But we
check.
want to go try to kill her.
Yeah, where did she go?
No, I'm going to Merlin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all can.
After
go
an
to
hour
Merlin.
or so of packing, having breakfast, if you guys want to see the map, you guys can pass it around.
Anybody?
You don't see a Cron or Jewel.
What?
They didn't get to us yet.
Not yet.
It's been an hour.
It's
Never
been an
found it.
hour. It only lasts for 10 minutes. After.
Roll me a persuasion.
After.
Can I just yell and say Accra?
You can yell 100%.
You're just looking for them.
100%.
Can you hold up your helmet?
Okay, cool. I get to do a thing without them then. I am going to look to everyone and say, I think Tara has blessed me with a new ability, and I'd really like to show you. And I am going to wild shape
Okay.
into a raven.
You see as she turns into a raven.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she has the.
I'm a druid.
Wait. Are you
Ravens can
using the
fly,
crown or using your wild shape?
I'm gonna use my crown.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Because
that
your wild
one
shape
was-
actually does not allow you to turn into a flying creature.
That's why I said
Yeah,
what?
I think until like level 7
Until
or
level,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
First is half CR, no swimming, no flying. Then it 1/4 CR. Then it's half CR, swimming allowed, no flying still.
Oh,
And then
okay.
at level.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got power scaling to it.
Yeah, but I also have the thing. But yeah.
the-
Yes,
That's
with the
the-
crown
yeah,
you
I got
can.
you.
I just want to make sure that you.
Yeah,
you
I got
mix
you.
it.
I got you. But
If you use your B shape, we're like.
I have a different thing.
You're flexing into a crow, huh?
A big one?
No, just regular size raven.
You turn into a raven.
Sister.
Oh, bird! Chain cling.
Doing your job.
Well, she held her hand up first, like she wanted me to land on her. So I'm gonna land on her, and then I'm gonna go. Basically, because I don't think I can talk in it.
No, you cannot.
So I'm just
Well,
gonna
can
go
we
land
talk
on
to
you
it?
then.
Oh, wait, no, that's not a crow.
Comfortable.
And I'm just gonna nod, my little bird head, and then I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna try to go find Craw.
If I
and Jewel.
comprehend language, how am I gonna be able to
Mhm.
understand?
I'm gonna call them and everything.
It is not a language.
If you put a ring
2
of
hours
sending on a
pass.
crow, can you?
You do
talk
not
to you?
see any of the birds.
Maybe they can't find us.
You roll me a perception, investigation, or survival.
Perception.
Can I give her advantage since I'm wanting to know where the birds are too, or just
No,
whatever?
since she's
She's-
flowing into the
She's like
woods.
2 hours
She flew
away.
the coop.
She flew the coop.
That is a 19.
19. Okay. You probably find in about an hour, 2.5. You see why they're speaking very slow, as a craw is on the left side and Jules on the right side of this beautiful horse, and they're pulling on the reins.
Oh my god! They're taking the horse to us too! Oh my god! I love
Wait, what horse?
There's a horse out
the
there.
horse in the cart! We brought!
There was a horse out there, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring
Did
my
we not
horse.
bring
I
any
didn't
horses?
bring my
or-
horse. Tiki, I'm a carrot is safe
Yeah,
and
my
sound.
horse
Then why is there a cart in the tower if we didn't have a horse? What the fuck? How did we travel?
Yeah, that's true. We put a cart in the tower.
Was it Tiki, I'm a carrot?
I thought
Yeah,
so.
my horse is
There's a cart in the tower. The caravan is at Maryland's.
Mm-hmm. The big one.
Okay.
Yeah, I left my horse.
Did y'all bring a horse?
I didn't bring my horse.
I
because
don't.
We were gonna be teleporting.
I have the
so
memory of the
didn't bring my
goldfish.
horse.
I have that in common with Crosshatch. As a result, I
So-
don't remember.
No, we had
Okay.
the cart.
Did you
With
intend to
us.
bring?
Yeah,
Which the cart is inside the tower,
No.
but not the
Okay, so
caravan.
you didn't
I
intend
remember-
to. We
no,
wouldn't
the
have
red, like
if nobody else
Cott's
is bringing
cart
horses.
was in
Yes.
the tower.
I didn't
yes.
bring mine because we were gonna be teleporting.
And we didn't walk all the
remember
way
leaving
here, so
early
we
teleported.
specifically
If everybody
said-
else
yeah,
is leaving their
I
horses,
forgot
or
about
Okay.
we wouldn't have brought
Yeah, I was
ours.
gonna say,
That's
we got teleported.
Different. So no. We're gonna continue the story.
Yeah.
There is a
They found a
beautiful,
horse?
beautiful horse,
They found
and
a
then
horse.
when you fly down, it is not a horse. It is a dove that they have reins around and they're pushing through.
A dove?
A deer.
A deer.
A dove.
A doe. A doe.
A dove. There is a deer that has
female
reins.
deer?
They have a fixed
female
leather
deer.
to
A doe.
A doe.
A doe.
A dove.
A doe.
And then once it gets close to you, it fucking fucks off.
Sam
Oh,
is
they
And
were
I'm
trying to bring us a map.
I was like,
No, they were trying to bring us
and
breakfast.
I'm just gonna go.
Fuck
And
y'all,
I'm
but-
gonna just say, fly toward us, and we'll fly
Do
back.
we have rations like something yummy like cheese or eggs?
Yeah,
to give them?
Probably.
Because we
You
gotta have,
guys,
like,
you guys
the
have
yummy
rations.
treats.
Yeah.
I bought pet food.
Yeah, but we want to give them like the good stuff. The
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that the birds will be your friends
You
forever.
guys gave him the good stuff.
I mean, we always
Uh,
find stuff in the woods. But
Cheese, not so.
I
easy
will
to find.
say,
yeah.
as you guys are getting up, 2.5, 3 hours come by and you find them. Carver, Cross, Saerus, and Everlee.
Yeah.
You have 2 party members that have not shown up.
Wait, 2?
Mm-hmm.
2.
2 party members that have not shown up this morning.
Was
Saerus,
Tenau?
Carver. Oh.
And Tenau's not there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
But we saw Carver planting a tooth.
The other party member is Lena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lena and Tenau are not there.
But I showed you guys before I left.
Yeah.
Oh, here's what I'm gonna be doing.
Yes, what do you do?
I'm gonna be wipe. As when Lena left, I'm gonna start wiping my helmet,
Okay.
cleaning it and stuff like that.
So it's nice and
my
shiny.
pauldron and nice and shiny. And all
Nice
stuff
and
like
shiny.
that.
Okay.
And then after like maybe an hour or 2, like they haven't came back, I'm gonna go up to the tower, at the very tippy top of the tower, and then I will find the longest stick that I can find, put my helmet on it, and go, Beacon!
Which is something you didn't know, but sure, let's go with it. As,
The spear he grabbed is probably still up there.
you are a beacon of hope.
But isn't it a Heine spear?
Tiny spear?
No, I've
Tiny
got.
spear?
That's
So
where his spears always go.
my
Yeah, that
Heine.
is fair.
We have
I wanna touch the
Evelyn.
Heine spear.
this is a new one. It hasn't had a chance to be broken in yet.
Oh,
Okay.
broken in.
This one's for. This one's for good old Liz. Old Vampire Queen Liz.
Oh, Liz! We got something for
He's
you.
doing the
Making
medieval
her a-
equivalent of writing the name on the bullet. He's
Yeah.
bad.
You're making her a lollipop.
Look at this here. It has your name on it.
I would like.
A Lizzie pup.
Okay, this is alright.
Yeah.
They brought us a deer.
I know.
Why did
Tried
you bunch
to.
of deers?
They tried to.
In stage 1.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
find
know
out.
what that means.
Okay, just so you know, you're in the first level of your transformation.
Yeah.
You did it?
So I'm assuming the answer to that question was yes.
He did it.
You wake up
You done did it.
with a amount of dirt on you. As
Oh, I have to save it in a bag so I can sleep.
yeah, you do. As dirt gets pushed, you see the rays of the morning light
Better hope that tower never burns.
from a clouded tree. You see as Link comes out of the grave with you, extends her
Nice.
hand, gives you a bag of dirt.
You slept with a link? Sexy.
Whoa.
That's one hell of a cut to
Did they have to like
black.
adjust their clothes when they got out?
That's why.
So y'all don't know that y'all were followed for a while in that last campaign, but
Okay.
You bitch.
I'm using my next inspiration point to say that that's canon.
Oh, man.
Once we met with Nexus, and you just happened to be somewhere around and watched the whole thing.
Well, he's the master of
Is this
shadows.
the Attack on Titan twist that I was waiting
You know,
to
I
happen?
wasn't kidding when I said he's gonna be Batman when people see him and they're on fear toxin.
Nice. I mean, we have a scarecrow already, so the spirit toxin is
Yes.
just added
And we
bonus.
have a Carver with the two thing. There's got to be something there. I was going to say penguin, but it seems too obvious.
I don't
Not
think that's a
scary
penguin
enough.
thing.
Yeah, where
The
would
two
I
thing is in the
see
penguin
the
thing.
information for
It
He's
is
not short
in
fat.
the Grim Hollows book, which is
Short.
not official D&D. I'm trying to understand what your fury does.
You had.
Oh, okay,
You have
gotcha,
mommy
understood.
leak.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mommy Link.
5. Okay,
Hey, there's
roll me d6.
there are worse daddies than Link.
I know.
Wait, though. So are you happier now?
Like Link's brother.
Did you initiate
Yeah.
a Link or did Link initiate you?
I
It was.
I don't like to kiss and tell.
Here's the thing.
I don't like
Are
to
you
suck
happier
neck
now? I
and
feel like
tell.
you would be happier now.
I
Not
feel
angry.
closer to completing my goals now.
Oh god.
Weren't you already effectively immortal?
You have to stay in the shadows now.
Yeah. Also, that is true. The sunlight burns.
Yeah.
You have a disadvantage on all ability checks, saves, and attacks while you are in direct sunlight.
And you start burning.
We need to get you an
So-
umbrella.
You're not burning to death, but it stings like a motherfucker. It stings like you are.
My hiding spot in the caravan. You can just use that.
Yeah. Oh my god, someone goes
We've
to
got a
jump
pocket
us.
coffin.
Someone goes to jump us and the angry angel vampire comes flying out of
When
the
you
caravan.
take a long rest, you have to use that soil, or you do not get the benefits of a long rest.
Yeah.
If that soil disappears or is destroyed, you will never get the benefits of a long rest.
Yeah.
You do not eat. You consume blood.
You have
You
to
have to
consume.
consume blood
Does it have to be
every
human?
night. It has to be blood
Has to be blood.
from a living creature. Consuming blood from an undead
Really
is
not gonna be
possible.
happy.
We need
But
to just get
you
another
know you're
stab of
rewarded
bird
for doing
calling.
that.
Boom, done. Griswold.
I'm really not
blasted.
going to be happy with that.
Whip.
I'm really not going to be happy with that.
So,
There's a reason I didn't do
Uh,
circles for. I mean, I did do.
I know you didn't.
I did a thing. I did a
I
thing.
will say what these things are in a minute as I read it further.
Is anybody even aware of what's happened?
No, you see her come back. It's up to Tenau what he
All
does,
three birds
because
come back.
at the moment it's like you having the. It's both like you being so far down on dabs and having the worst hangover of your life at the exact same time. Sensory overload too much. Everything hurts. Everybody's too loud. The sun is too bright. You can barely see.
So you're just grouchy, man.
I can't even be around you now to now. Like nothing but shiny shit. I hate me.
What do you do? It burns to be out in the daylight.
I resist radiant.
Oh my god.
Sure, you resist radiant energy. This is the sun, though.
This is
Yeah.
not radiant. This is ultraviolet.
This is Sol himself.
You don't know that.
Oh, that is what sun is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The medieval elf knows that?
No, I'm saying me
No, her
as a
connection to
person.
Tara
Trent.
gives it to her.
I need this to be obtained.
Tara, how does the sun work? Oh, child, let me explain it to you.
It's got the transformation stuff.
Terracotta.
It's
So
the sort of
You did not.
So, what are you doing?
You bitch.
Oh, do I still have it?
Sorry, I was trying to look through the PDF and it keeps
We're gonna run out
Yes.
of these shortly.
I don't know exactly how much detail I'm going to use, but it's
She
page
writes,
65.
It's a terrapin.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
That's-
I'm mad at you now.
If you need it, let me know.
Tara.
I do need it.
Okay.
because it's-
So, what are you doing?
Can we say that?
I don't know if that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works.
I mean, I've got like a whole ass sheet.
It's too powerful.
Hmm?
It's too powerful. It's on our Google Discord, which I'll give it to you in a minute.
Alright. I've got like a whole ass sheet that I use to make my outfit.
Sheet, as in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like have you ever seen like Hindu rat pants? That's all one fabric.
Yeah.
That's like what my clothing is.
Yeah, you can cover yourself up to
Yeah.
avoid the burn.
Yeah, I'm gonna babushka myself the best I can.
Okay.
Spare.
Man, it is good. There's a bunch of fucking spare clothes in that caravan when we get back to Merlin.
Yes.
Including the giant blanket.
If Akkad's cart is in the tower,
Then his big blanket, his big cloak would be in there.
correct, I use it. Like, that's how I
No.
blend in with humans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I can.
Just so you know, when it is time to feed, you must feed 1 pint of fresh blood
So you have
every
to drink
single
something.
night.
Yup, yup.
You can make an unarmed attack, which will consider your bite. As soon as you consume 1 bite, just letting you know, if you do bite an unconscious or sleeping creature, it does not wake the creature.
Does my unarmed attack for this use my monk stats?
If we lose a pint,
Technically.
of blood, are we considered exhausted?
Holy crap, we're
I want to
getting
say
into
so,
raw
yes.
territory. I
One point of
didn't think was
exhaustion?
Yeah,
I
possible.
feel like-
probably something like that on the rules.
So
But
if
I
you
need to
get
look at it.
desperate and we offer it up.
Oh, and literally the next sentence is, it's literally exactly what you said is the next sentence on this paragraph. A creature bitten this way gains 1 level of exhaustion, which can only be removed by a greater restoration spell. Oh shit.
That's fine.
Oh,
You
gotta
no,
be
you
T-res.
can't do that to us because we don't have greater restoration, do we? We have
Uh,
restoration, but we don't
Not
have
yet.
greater.
vampire does not need to
Level
feed.
Oh,
Fuck.
wait, you might
The
have
vampire that
Greater
does not
is
feed within the
No,
required
it's still
time,
forward.
it goes
On
into
eight.
an
I don't think I got
unconscious
level
feeding
5,
frenzy
did
under the GM's control. Next time they sleep or enter any trance, they attack all nearby creatures.
8.
Vampire requires to be in the state until they have drained the creature, completely killing them.
Just living creature,
Living
right?
creature,
Your
yes.
D&D
So,
Beyond?
if you do not consume a pint of blood every single day, you fear that when you go to sleep or when you lose unconsciousness, you will not regain yourself until you kill somebody and drain it completely out of blood.
Nine.
Horses have a
Nine.
lot of
Okay.
blood.
Horses do have a lot of blood.
If
I
I bite
also-
a horse, does a horse become a vampire horse?
No. Just letting you know.
Who?
Can you
When you consume a creature, this is all stuff that will be told to
Oh my
you.
god.
When you consume a creature,
But now I have. Sorry, I'm
you can
sorry.
try to turn him, but there's a lot of responsibilities and rules that she does not recommend you do. They most likely will die from them being drained. If they survive, they will have the exhaustion, which is a permanent thing. As far as she knows,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't know the greater
cool.
restoration spell.
What is that one?
And you have to feed every single night, because if you don't, you will end up killing your party.
That's
So
It's
have fun.
Good, I'm more stealthy now.
like the natural
Yes.
spell that we have.
I have to ask
It's
Google
up
a
to,
question.
Yeah. It sent me like the file path
Yeah.
for it, but
I need to give you if you have a flash drive, I'll give it to you in a second.
shit, I don't have one on me.
Dire wolves and
Email
that
it.
kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, you could email it.
Kill
I
those.
could.
Well,
So I'm just.
only.
yeah.
So,
Hello.
okay.
Hello, friend.
Alright. Yeah, it's roughly 8% of the body weight of a human. So, letting you know, I'm still iffy on this rule. By raw, it has to be a humanoid. It cannot be an animal.
Is there anything that he can no longer have magical item-wise if he's undead?
I don't know.
Probably.
We'll find
an
out.
Amulet of sunlight is a bad idea.
No, I mean something you currently have that no longer
if
like
you
gives
cast,
you the juju.
if you cast daylight,
I know, I'm
you
gonna
can't- you
vape
can't-
him.
Yeah, you can't have
Vape.
him around that.
He's just gonna be like,
Wait,
oh,
What about turn
darkness.
undead? Does he just run away from you?
Now I could destroy
Well,
undead.
you see
I'm
him.
not
Oh, wait.
destroy undead now.
Because Tenau doesn't abide by the CR of what turn undead is attempting to target. I don't think he's affected
It's,
by it.
but it does. It's a radius thing. Like,
So.
if
Yeah, but I
So
don't have
now
a CR.
arrives smelling like cooked bacon and sizzling
Oh.
in the sun.
Ooh, can I-
Oh, so
completely-
stinky meat, not
Yeah.
good meat.
And he is wrapped in cloth.
But we all just cleaned ourselves.
Yeah, y'all did. He wasn't there.
Well, he was there for the cleaning, but then he ran off while we were sleeping.
He was not there that morning.
No, we did
no,
the
we
cleaning
did the cleaning before we went to
sleep.
bed.
Oh, then yeah.
I mean, I'm still covered in dirt. I
You're
probably
not covered in
don't
dirt and
smell
blood.
too great.
Aw,
Tenau, what
we just
happened?
cleaned you.
What happened to you?
I think that may have been the whiskey.
I don't think that's the whiskey. I'm just letting you know. Is anybody else with him?
No?
I had a rough night.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say rendezvous.
Looks like you're having a rough day.
Kind of like when
Did you? I know this was talked about yesterday. Did you do what you were talking about?
How did
yesterday?
you know that? I was away from everyone for
When
both.
we were
Yeah, it was,
discussing,
it
yeah.
was
They
a private
really were?
conversation.
Yeah, when I was
Oh,
talking
okay.
with
I didn't
both
know.
of them,
Okay, then
I
I
was
take
pulling
that
them
back.
aside.
I didn't. I take that back. I didn't say it.
Did you have an encounter last night? Did someone attack that we were sleeping through?
Do you need
I
healing?
would have seen
Do you
it.
need healing?
I'm fine. I drank too much. This is why I don't drink.
This doesn't look like drinking. You look like you're burned.
I've seen.
I walked some places.
I've seen my brother drink. He looked worse than him.
Detect magic.
I don't think
There
it's magic.
is. There is a form of something on him. Other than that.
Me too. I'm glowing.
And then me. Yeah,
I'm
I just
still gonna
exist.
say you look like
Do
you
I
need
have
healing.
magic? Are we all glowing? Do you know?
I'm fine.
Yeah, we're so clean, we're glowing.
I'm also gonna look at Carver like, are you
Do
okay?
you want to come in and sit down or
'Cause you go
something?
like,
Cause
your blood and stuff.
okay, come and sit down.
Happened with you.
Feel
You
better.
want some food?
I'm fine.
You want some tea?
Can I still eat human food?
You like tea?
Will it make him puke?
You can try.
He wants you to throw
I'm gonna
up.
beam into your
I
head.
mean, I'm not trying it currently.
Come on in and sit down.
I'm gonna beam into your head. A cod might have had more than one cloak. I'm not sure.
He did. He's got
Do
3
you-
cloaks. He's
do
got a
Do you
fancy
know
one.
what happened to him?
He's got a beggar one, a normal
I
one, and a
have
fancy
I have no
one.
idea. I just know he's covered in tatters and it looks like he's had a really rough past like existence. So I'm gonna give him clothes.
Wait,
he's
you're
gonna.
carrying a bag of dirt with you, aren't you? Or is it in your bag?
It's probably concealed very
It's just
well.
on his
Okay.
necklace. It's an
Okay.
amulet.
I mean, he has a bag of it, so he has to sleep on it. So
I mean, vampire dirt pouches are like that big.
Yeah,
don't have to be big.
they don't have to be like giant.
I don't
sack of
know.
dirt.
No, you
I
just
don't
have
know
to
how
have
much
dirt.
of it has to cover you. I don't. Or
You just
you have
stuff
to
it into
You
a-
see
basically
Oh.
just have to cover your private.
Now I need a
accessories.
gizmo.
Fuck off.
Just the center.
I love you. Shut up.
I'm gonna start also talking blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Every time you say something, all I hear is blah blah blah.
I love that.
Sorry, Jesus. It's just
That
like,
one is
you guys
so
are nuts.
good.
Do not say
So, what are you
blah,
guys
blah.
doing?
We're
It's
taking
not
him
harassing.
inside right now,
Alright.
and
You immediately feel better as soon as you step inside the tower.
Yeah.
does he start healing?
Nope.
Was he burning? Was he smoking?
He was smoking, yeah.
Wow.
You're
Somebody stop
Wow,
it.
that's like the
What are you
Somebody
smoking?
Oh, that should be a good thing before you like take off and run.
Are you following them in?
No, I'll just kind of stay outside.
Can I go to a cod and put my hand on him and be like,
Sure.
are you okay?
A cod doesn't exist. That's Tenau.
That's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, why
I
did
mean,
I call
a
you
cod
a
is a while back and in a lot of pieces.
Can I put my hand on this person
I mean,
that I can't remember his name?
he
This is
stopped
really
us at-
confusing me.
Physically burning when he walks inside, right?
Smoking.
Yeah, he stops smoking when he comes inside the.
Like, that's not hard to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got leprosy, right?
I'm gonna be like,
Covered
What?
in-
what is going on now?
Jesus. You're past this really quick.
Secret mess.
I'm gonna beam into your head. I'm asking if there's a better way to communicate than the book.
You know you can trust us.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my sword, just the normal sword.
You just see a yes on the pages.
He's gonna continue digging
Ow.
through the clothes.
Because
The book.
Ow, fair. Okay.
he also talked to me on like.
She's like, I want
And
to
then I'll
keep
pull out my
guessing,
sword.
but I'm not going to.
You pull out your sword?
I'm not saying words to him. It was like because he asked me
Short
to,
attention span.
like he beamed it on my head with like
Did you unburden
how to
yourself?
communicate
Yeah.
better to my.
As soon as
And I
I
said, oh, and then I pull
As
out
soon as I
the
came
other
back-
And then
That's
after
the
I
very
give my
level.
answer, I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's just the book.
Unburdened.
unburdened.
And
Yeah, I unburdened it.
So, my question to the adventuring group known as Top.
What are we doing?
What do you guys want to do?
We went into the woods with an objective,
go
and
to
then we
the
got
bottom of
horribly sidetracked.
Don't we want to go find?
We want to hunt Bathory, but we have no
Yeah.
idea where Bathory is.
we're not
Do we know-
sidetracked. It's an
Do we know where we are?
Side tangent.
You know what
Enjoy
woods you are in,
yourselves.
yes.
We don't know exactly where we are.
Not the specific
Can I figure
location.
it out?
You know the woods that you're in, yes. You
Okay.
know what part of the map you're in.
Okay.
You know how to read that.
Reconvening with Merlin in person may glean more information into where we should go next.
Because
also
Link
might
said
have knowledge
Morgan.
of
We
Bathory.
also do
Morgan,
have
yes. She didn't say Morgan.
somebody we need to update Merlin on some stuff.
Yeah, some stuff has happened.
Yeah.
I mean, we can
Like to
just
y'all, I'm perfectly fine, but
we can talk on the well.
Okay.
You blame
So,
Yeah, I'm
on
okay.
this, sir.
So
Nothing happened
are
to
we
me.
in
I mean-
agreement? Are we in agreement? We're gonna go back to Merlin's?
The more immediate question is, do we know what he is?
No,
I mean, he's.
I mean,
we
I
saw
don't
the
know
exact
yet.
same thing happen.
Or
with
he's not
Nexus.
volunteering
Yeah.
information.
He's
right
also
now.
a lot paler. And he does smell of burnt
Can
flesh.
you-
I don't know
Paler
that I
was
can
already
be paler. I look like a
invisible.
corpse already.
He was invisible.
You went from
Yeah, no, but I already looked
off-white
dead.
to sheet white.
So because you're
So I looked deader?
Yeah.
You're so pale, you're translucent.
Yeah, you're see-through.
Yeah, we're like,
You're a
I
salamander.
got the invisibility!
We can see your organs. We're
How-
like, ew.
how are we gonna get to Merlin's?
We will.
And I'm gonna just kind of look at Tenau and be like, when are we going to get to Merlin?
under cover of darkness, I guess.
I'm gonna look at the map. Approximately how.
Roll me survival.
Yeah, I'm going to.
So,
Natural one.
I don't know, fucking
4.
30 days.
4.
Okay, can I roll like an insight or into figuring out like for sure
We
what
are
happened with him,
inciting
or
peak for player.
Yeah, I mean,
You can assert whatever you want.
I could assert whatever I
Well,
want.
if she wants to insight, like I was lying and saying nothing happened, I'll roll a deception if she
I mean-
wants.
You
Let's roll off.
here's the thing.
Tara
You
tells us
are
things are unnatural.
you are a person with your intellect and your knowledge. What
Uh-huh.
do you think happened?
You're not beating that.
Tenau, did you sleep with Lane?
I'm a rogue.
Oh,
There
do
you
double
go.
your proficiency?
There
You
you
can
go.
discern what
She
you
asked you a
think.
question,
it's not
sir.
hard to figure out what he is based on.
She
his
asked you a
knowledge
question.
offered.
And that.
Did you? Did you?
Tenau,
asked you
did
a
you
question.
sleep with Lane?
What'd you ask?
Did you sleep with Link?
No.
It's okay.
I spent the night with a forest nymph. It's probably mono.
Insight.
That insight check.
Insight. That was a. Where's my
What'd you
insight?
roll?
Where's my
No,
insight?
hold on.
We saw this
What did you
right?
roll?
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
Okay.
My deception's a 15.
Cool. Guess what? I know you're lying, and I'm gonna be like, please tell us the truth.
How do you know if he's lying or not?
He might have
'Cause
slept
I
with
know.
Link.
No, I don't think so. With that deception, you were like, "Oh, he's telling the truth." No.
Wait, what's your deception?
My
My deception is a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, he was saying.
I thought.
Wait!
Yes.
he rolled a 14.
If I get the.
What?
If he does the thing,
What thing?
the thing he's pointing at, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stuff here, but you
That's
said you
very
don't know what I'm
helpful,
getting
Jess. Thanks for
yet.
that.
Are you gonna use
What
your
to say?
tape and you were like, "You know nothing"?
If you're looking for abilities from the, you do not have those yet.
Is
Okay.
he gonna thrall us?
I'm just gonna boot you while all this is going on and be like, so what's up with the tooth, dude?
You can't charm me, by the way.
Because that's in the level 1 stuff.
Painful.
If you're trying to
telegrams.
charm me, you can't.
What's it called? At level 1, you
Your
should
voices in
have.
your head
Undead
sound like they
form.
suck.
And it should be Blood
it's better
Fury in the
here.
undead form. And that's
Nice.
undead
Here.
form.
I saw it.
I
Yes.
don't call it
I do not know exactly what you're getting yet. I need to read them
That's
all.
because I don't
Yeah.
read.
Because,
I mean, this would put me at a
Yeah,
14
you have
charisma,
a
so I'd have a
soul
+2
consuming
instead of a
entity.
+1.
But you still have a dirty 20, sir.
so,
I have a
I don't know, I need to read these
Whether
carefully.
it was a consuming entity is up for debate.
Because, as my stance for the DM, I feel that contracting diseases is not balanced in any book. Even this is probably the best one, but it's not balanced in any book where the rewards outweigh the consequences.
I don't know that the rewards outweigh the consequences when the
consequences-
consequences are me potentially murdering everyone I know.
Yeah, but just saying that it feels often that the rewards are always going to be better than the consequence when it should be so scaled against it.
Yeah.
So I need to read these carefully and decide exactly what you're going to get.
I have a dumb
Like every
question.
time he talks to us, does he have to roll not to bite us?
No. He's fine for today, but he needs to eat before the end of the night. Yes.
By raw, is vampirism a curse for the purpose of remove curse? I.e., if I attempt to remove it, will I hurt him?
If I attempt to change someone,
Cool.
the DC is either Dex or Charisma, my choice.
It's
Sure.
technically.
Yeah, it's like it goes hand in disease.
I need to read all this carefully because DMing and reading.
Yeah, it's hard.
I mean,
About
that
12
would make the
pages,
DC a 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll see what I.
Going back
Decide.
to, please tell us the truth.
I'm just going to beam into
What
your
happened?
head. He's our friend, and he apparently smokes in the sunlight, so we move at dark. Why is this? Eh?
I just want him to tell us
I know
the
someone
truth.
else
That's
that
all.
smokes in the sunlight.
Stop prying for something that he doesn't
Yeah,
want
anyone
to
who's
tell
not
you.
scared of the
Nexus.
5-0, let's
Oh.
continue.
And?
You
When
know my
he's
feelings
ready.
toward Nexus?
Oh yeah. As a player, that's a very fair point. As a character, yeah. What about him?
What do you mean as a character? It's exactly the same.
Fair.
What was that?
Oh, there's something I forgot to do on character.
What?
I've got a bag of dirt. I've got a bag of dirt.
Yes, bag of dirt.
I don't like vampires.
I know.
Yeah, I can see why.
I know.
Auschwitz them.
I know. That's why I'm concerned.
Also, we're fighting vampires.
That's why I
currently.
said what I said, and when you respond, I walk upstairs.
Okay, cool, fine. I'll leave it.
What are we doing, y'all?
Cool.
When he's ready to talk about it.
I
he
guess
will.
we're not moving until dark.
It'll take like
Until
an
dawn.
hour. Wash off the muck that he got
Sure.
after the
With what? Water?
Sleepover?
he'll bundle himself
Okay.
and then he'll go down and say he's ready to move.
Okay. After an hour, that will happen in that time.
While this is happening,
Yes.
I'm dunking my head.
Okay.
Merlin?
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Is Merlin?
I don't know. I never know.
Yeah, no, neither of us have ever announced ourselves before we shove our face in that
I
place.
announce it all right.
What if
I
he's
think
doing
we
I
something?
can't beam through the.
I did it while Arthur was there.
Yeah, you did.
I saw some stuff. Oh, by the way, I've been watching Merlin. Arthur and Merlin and that are somehow more gay
Yeah,
than
they
Arthur and
totally
Merlin in your
are.
campaign.
Yes.
They are very.
Wait, on the Netflix one?
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
it
old
was.
BBC
Or the
yeah.
other
one, yeah.
one?
It was
Okay.
BBC first before it was.
Yeah, I
Netflix,
was
but
just
yeah.
wondering.
Yeah.
What's up?
Says Merlin with a big old grin on
What up,
his face.
bitch?
What do you want? I feel like we just annoy him every time.
My
now.
little homie.
Can you reverse vampirism?
Technically.
If humans
That's his
get
answer. Technically.
So if a human bites him, does this turn?
Oh, I need a
Is there
shema and
A
some
reason
sand
why
goggles.
you're asking me
Oh my
this?
god. This is muffled though, right? Like we can't really hear.
Nobody can
what
hear.
he's-
Yeah, only he can hear. Is there a reason why you're asking me this?
We can't
No,
hear what
him
he's
too,
saying,
him.
right?
like
It's
he's
muffled what
too,
he's
right?
saying, yes.
Carver's gonna tell him. Carver hates it.
I don't know yet.
Great. Is there anything else that your team has done to cause more destruction or panic and everything that I've been trying to do? And any more secrets that you have that I've trusted in you to give off to the clearing for you to do what you're doing?
I think we might have let our demon out.
Yes, that is very clear. Which is why I need to speak to Tenau. So exactly what his beloved has been doing and where his allegiance lies.
But she was dead.
I didn't do it.
What she.
Wasn't me.
Who is his beloved?
I don't know. I just have word for the grapevine from those that I have in contact with from the celestial plane that she and a couple of others were in charge of trapping some entities, including the Overlord.
Fuck.
You started this by
He
eating
ate
things.
the shiny red rock,
I
not me.
didn't do it.
Can you or can we shield us as a party from that contact?
So that we can get close enough.
There is a way. It'll be painful. It will require quite a bit of magic that I can perform here
Okay.
with the components,
Let's do it.
or I would be able to perform in the wilds.
But you don't want to go back.
It's necessary.
What components do we need to get? Oh wait, sorry.
You're
Nope,
not
sorry.
part of this.
Nope.
We need to shield you. How? What were the exact events that caused the Overlord to escape? Were they trapped by something that Bathory had? What was the exact thing that happened?
There was a red orb owned by Bathory that was destroyed.
Sneeches get stitches, man.
Destroyed is a.
A red orb. That orb was destroyed. And inside it was the Overlord.
We.
I was the only one not
You don't know
technically
what
in
was
that
back
room.
there?
Yeah, you didn't. Oh
You
shit.
didn't really see what happened.
I mean, I think he saw the
So-
aftermath.
I can't give specifics.
And I say this with as much respect as I can. I need to question all of you
Mhm.
before I can trust you
Mhm.
or let you live.
Mhm.
For it seems that I've been tricked once and possibly 6 more times.
I feel like the true master tricks him fairly often.
Probably.
By the way, we have to kill Teardaw because
Yeah.
he's calling himself the master, and
I
there's
know,
only
what
one
the-
master. He's living in Merlin's
owl.
tower.
The owl.
I
You
think there's
really
only
know
one
that.
way forward.
You didn't know about
If
the
you
Artemis.
if you all don't show up to the tower as soon as you can, I feel that that is your answer as to what happened to where your allegiance lies. I hope that my overreactions and paranoia is currently getting the best of me.
I'll undunk my head.
While
What was that?
I'll undunk myself.
Okay.
And while that's happening, Saerus is looking at the map. We're just.
Yeah, you're kinda lost at the moment.
3 days, I think.
I thought you said 30.
33, who knows?
That's an adventure.
We're walking, right? So.
There's nothing.
Yeah, are you guys heading over there?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Are you guys what
Yeah, well, did Tenau come down and say, hey, I'm.
after an hour, yes, which actually, sorry, Cross did have a thing. We had a 2 to his
Yes.
He did a thing, you did a thing.
I forgot.
That gets thrown.
1. Okay. So, after an hour, and now being ready.
Does Carver say anything to us?
Cyrus, I'm finding you.
Do you say?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Saying that we have to find Riven.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
conveying the
that's what I
majority
was
of that
like.
conversation.
3 days, I think.
Are we allowed to hear any of this?
Are,
Do you say it in front of them?
are we around? Are we?
I don't know, are you around?
Sure.
I mean, I assumed we were all on the main thing waiting for Tenau to come back. 'Cause he's
I have all of my stuff packed, and I'm just kind of walking around the tower, just
paced
like.
himself or whatever he's doing.
Well,
Okay.
As you guys get ready, I want to know
Uh-huh.
the first night. It is the hungriest. How do you feast? And what do you feast on?
Fucking touch my bird.
Your bird doesn't have a pint.
Your bird's also not humanoid.
It doesn't have to be humanoid.
I
He said just
Jesus
blood.
said he
By
was-
raw, it has to be humanoid, but I'm still debating that. So,
Okay, I need to know that before I know.
what do you want to consume?
I was just gonna go into the woods and hunt something.
Okay. What are you hunting?
I hate to be that player, but after I see him break perimeter, I'm actually going to break stealth and follow from a distance. Unless you specifically wave me off, because I'm not quiet, but...
But aren't we all walking together?
Well, no. Once we
He's
get
talking
there,
about
he
the-
said that first night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we still in forest?
You will be still in forest, yes.
Okay, then
I
I'll
thought we
jump
were
from the
leaving.
top of the tower into a
Then I wouldn't see him leave.
tree
We're still in the
canopy
forest
and
because
move
it
that
takes a
way.
while to get
What are you
through.
trying to look for?
Yeah, I'm not trying to let y'all know what's going on.
I mean,
Yeah, what are you
I
trying to
don't
look
care
for?
one way or the other.
Anything I can take down.
Okay. Also, that there is a same deer. A deer.
Oh no, it's the same
It's gonna be
deer.
the same deer.
Okay.
Don't eat
It has
our
the
bird,
raids.
deer.
No, with the
That's
raids.
the grim dark of this session.
Has a range. Yeah.
I
Are
am
you gonna
going.
turn a deer to a vampire?
After I jump, my next attack, I have advantage. So I'm gonna shadow step from the treetop
Okay.
to right behind the deer,
Okay.
and I'm going to sneak attack it.
Okay. As you bite onto the deer, you don't know if it's just your hunger or what it is, but you consume and drain until there's not a drop of blood left on that deer, and you feel refreshed. You feel like the first drag of a cigarette. It is the first hit after a while, the first sip of beer after that period of non-drinking. It is an ecstasy that you did not know you needed and that you don't want. But you're fine for the next 24 hours.
I'm this deer, is it in the path that we are planning on
No.
taking? Okay.
It is not on the path, and when you are done, the deer looks like it has been rotting for a couple of days.
Okay. I'll get back up in canopy level and move back towards the tower.
Okay. Okay, as well.
I have an alarm clock.
You have an alarm clock? Okay. Understood. So, next morning comes, there's not a Carver.
I'm the worst guard ever. I'm like in front
Carver's
of
not there.
Did I see him leave?
Nope.
I don't sleep.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
you know what I'm
invisibility is
doing.
nice, but when everyone knows you turn invisible, they'll find ways around.
I'm going.
No one left the perimeter.
Okay.
No one
I'm assuming I would have taken the second watch or whatever.
Yeah, but he
like we've been
doesn't
doing.
sleep.
I know,
Yep.
but
Yeah,
I'm-
you're up after
as-
second watch of that
as-
night. Yep.
as soon as it's morning, I'm gonna go over to the bottle and knock.
Okay.
So what?
To the
How
bottle.
do you?
Okay. Got it. Understood. All right. And then
I'm doing it before everybody else wakes up.
then everything I said has completely been expunged. Everybody's there. I'm assuming this is going to be a normal thing.
Until we meet Merlin, yeah.
Sure. All right. I would like everybody roll me a insight check for different reasons.
Okay.
Did we?
Ooh!
We didn't see Jess knock. I mean,
Nope.
No, I did it before anybody else
19?
got up.
Okay.
Before I woke anybody else up.
I think I
What'd you
nailed this one.
With my +7,
Yeah.
a 9,
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
I mean, I had a rough
you're-
couple nights.
Everything's a little fucking weird right now.
Plus 0.
My +7, I got a 26.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay.
Yeah, my plus 0 was a
Very
19.
good.
Okay.
7. It's insight, right?
Yeah, it's wisdom.
23.
23. All right. So.
Crap, that's a lot of 20s.
It's probably just because every single night you're noticing every morning a little bit more chipper Tenau. But before we actually do go to bed, he does seem on edge, and he does seem like he's hyper and a little bit more aggressive. But by the next morning, he's perfectly fine.
It's a face.
It's a face.
It's a face, man.
Also, some of you, and you get to decide who's who, are seeing a couple of dead animals on the road. And every single person except for Tenau has noticed that every single night Carver disappears and reappears randomly.
I mean, I do that.
Yeah, you do.
It's Carver Genie.
So,
Basically.
On the,
It's in the bottles.
I know we got a vampire
on
and
the fourth
genie, a
night,
robot,
I'm not really being
fire elemental.
I'm not being quiet about it and stuff, but on my watch, I'm gonna start wandering off to the.
I'll be a doctor.
Butterfly.
I will say,
Move to wash.
for the sake of moving story along, to not have every single
Yep.
night,
Yeah.
it does take you one more day than expected. So, on the 7th day, after hunting, all your rations have been used up, refilling your water skins on the river, small talk here and there with individuals, I will ask you to now, where do you want your 8-hour schedule cycle to be? And you want to be awake in the day, or do you want to be awake at night? Awake at night makes the world a lot easier. Awake during the day sucks. But you can do it. You just have to make sure you eat on time.
For now, I'm doing awake during the day.
Okay, for their schedules?
Yeah, once
Okay.
it gets dark out,
Mhm.
I leave, do my thing, come back.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. You and with being a forest in the summertime, there's definitely enough critters out here for you to consume. For right now, we will say that that's how it's working. After a week, we're going to say that your body has taken in this disease, this curse, whatever this is, this infliction, with non-terms being used by the book. For anyone who's like, I have a spell. I don't know. And I don't know what the conditions will be, what your disadvantages or advantages will be. So we'll say that your body took a week to fully become your vampire self.
Yeah, I do have
Yes.
something to do, like while we're on the road, maybe
Sure.
on the 4th, maybe 5th day,
Sure.
noticing like the dead animals. And we wanna maybe check.
You're checking on them?
Yeah.
They look like they've been dead for a couple days.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like... It's weird because if they were dead, either they're dying from a disease or a predator's not eating them, so it just looks odd.
Scale rot.
So,
Because I wanted to see what's like.
I've got an idea.
No.
yes? Is it something that...
But is it really stupid?
I love it.
No, so my transformation,
Mhm.
where I go even demonier,
Yeah?
with this new thing, would it be plausible or sensible to say that instead of just looking more skeletal, my face gets a little more angular
Yeah.
and like batty?
Yeah, that is very... that makes a lot of sense.
Oh. And are the fangs permanently there, or are they
You choose,
retractable fangs?
you choose when they come out and when they do not come out.
Oh, I've already got a nervous tick then. Whenever I'm bored, it's just gonna be like when everyone's got a tongue ring and they just play with it constantly,
Yes, they're
like how I do with my snake
Okay.
bites.
So-
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
As you- Guys, yes.
On one of the night,
Yes.
I'm gonna stay up for first watch with them.
Sure. One of these nights. Here's night music. Yes.
I'm just gonna beam into your head. Carver on first watch? This is interesting.
Yeah, I was also
Correct.
in the first watch, and that was based. I guess that's when I wandered off to the woods because I felt left out and I just wanted to disappear for a little bit like the others.
Sure. Everyone can also was working on it. Sure. You're with them.
The sun goes down, the sisters are in the tower, and everyone else sprints opposite directions into the woods as fast as they can.
That's fun. When we wake up in the morning and we go straight to the woods from you
Yeah.
guys are like,
Yeah.
oh, what the heck?
But we're
Yes.
we're gonna be in the tower all by yourself. Pillow fight or I don't
I'm
know.
going to begin
wreck
by
everybody's
messaging
shit.
you.
I don't know,
Yes.
do sisters
Everybody
do
shove it in your
things every night?
You know where I am.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty easy to spot where I tuck down once you know that I've turned invisible.
I'm going to begin by messaging you. Do you know if it's still inside of you?
I have no idea. At all. Why?
Do you know if anything is still inside of you?
I assume my power source, whatever that happens to be. I know it glows. You've seen me get thrown into a wall and like have exposed parts. That's poor phrasing, but that said, I definitely know it emits light. I'm under
Cast
the
your ability
assumption
on
that
him.
it is a soul.
His parts are exposed.
If
God damn it.
that was its soul, then do you still have one?
What do you mean by it?
The thing that left
Oh.
Saerus.
The thing that made the rift? What I can only assume to be Teradon? That thing?
No, the other thing.
This poison? The poison for Cusco?
Poison. Especially chosen to kill Cusco.
If that was its soul glowing out of me, then I don't honestly know what would be in there at this point. But
Probably more jellyfish.
yeah, potentially a jellyfish.
Ooh, nice.
Can you remove curse? I mean,
You're asking me to remove curse on myself again. Do you know how much that hurt the first time? It was a lot. Why do you want to know?
you and Saerus.
No, I'm in the woods.
Somebody's talking shit about me.
I want to know if there's more than one.
That's a fair point. I break stealth,
Sure.
flip left hand, wand jumps to hand, point it at myself and go, Are you sure this will work? Because this is gonna hurt.
I'll take out a healing potion because I have one in my
I
bag.
just reach into my bag, grab the second one, and put it next to it. Be like, might need two of these.
They always wake up. the
Brace
sister.
and remove curse at my own face.
Okay. As soon as you cast the spell, you see this chain reaction of like ripples of magic kind of flow around you, and you brace. But will not. Nothing happened.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Not a curse.
Huh. That's odd. Didn't I black out the last time I did that?
You blacked out and a black thing came out of you.
Black thing? Like Teradon?
Terda.
But now it didn't. We need to get to his estate. We need to talk to the blacksmith because I don't trust any of y'all near that, and he knows how to work on my chest plate and that sort of thing. Harold's good people.
Okay.
All these good people.
I'm glad there's not two.
There might still be. Who knows? Maybe just developed a resistance to remove curse. It's just embedded tighter now.
You
like-
doing it the first time was giving it its shots?
That's how that works.
It's vaccinated now.
So you say that, but I'm literally trying to think of a class of clerics that is the Church of Dirt that is based on that
Yes.
ideal.
Church of
Church of
Dirt.
Dirt.
Hurt?
Did what? When I fell from heaven?
Remove curse.
This time?
Tissues.
It hurt when I got kicked out.
No, it didn't at all. Which is odd. Last time it was excruciating. Like,
Good. I think.
would you prefer me to be tortured? I watch this tower day in and day out, and this is the thanks I get? No, I'm kidding.
You're talking
His
to the
god's
one who's
responsible for my wife dying.
experienced the most torture.
He can be tortured all he wants.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
What?
Okay.
You said something.
So, after a couple nights, days, draining as many wildlife as you need to
Maybe
keep
a
your
couple
rage
more.
in check.
Maybe a couple extra, right?
Yes.
The rest of that night, I will spend carving a battery.
Okay.
I'm like when a kid gets their first like a car and their first job and realizes they can buy their own stuff.
Yeah.
And is like,
Having minis.
why don't I just drink 4 energy drinks instead of 1?
Of course, of course. All right, so you carve a image of Bathory, and you do not have proficiency in Weaver's Tool, right? Or you do?
I don't have proficiency, but I do have
Okay,
carver's
so
tools.
you carve a excellent, as much as you believe excellent is.
I can carve
Yeah,
her
but is it
into a
like
melon.
overemphasized like a fertility goddess because she's supposed to be really hot? So you're like, what are you carving? It's like,
I can carve her into
Yes.
a melon.
On the journey
She got
to
big
Merlin's,
cookie
I'm going
holes.
to be looking for feathers
Big
and
bananas.
birds and all kinds of stuff to feed my thing.
I will say that you do so.
Owls and all
All
that
right.
jazz.
Ooh, ooh. Can I
Yes.
do
Are you
something else
hooting?
too?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
No, I just wanted to talk to the birds.
Oh,
You'll
there's
be able to
and
talk to
see-
them in a second. Yes.
And see if they're
I was also
See if we have dominion over
going
them now.
to occasionally cast wild shape on myself and just kind of commune with the birds or whatever.
You are-
That's one way
mostly
to
I'm
get
going to be
closer
doing
to nature.
Raven. So.
Okay. You are turning to Raven every so often and talking to them and spending, I believe, an hour in Raven form.
And I'm
Yeah.
talking to them and I'm asking them if they know about the god of the fields or any of those.
I've said it.
They will probably respond to no. Where is food? Let's fly. Oh, a worm.
squirrel.
Fair. Fair.
what do you do with updrafts? Well,
Yes, Cyrus, you were
No,
trying.
I just want to play with the
You are playing with the.
because of what
yes.
know the little thing that
Yeah.
the boom.
Technically, these are ravens, so you know
they're ravens.
they're ravens, they're not
I
crows.
didn't know.
You'll be able to commune very well with
Yeah,
Jewel.
crows and
the other one. What
the
was
other
her
one.
name?
What's her name? I forgot
Yeah.
the bird's name. So
Yeah.
A craw or a jewel?
no, they're
No.
ravens.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can commune with crows.
One.
Wait, is this the next day?
I don't know.
Uh,
It's-
Poe.
Between day 1 and day 7.
One of the days
Yes.
while they're walking, Tenau is gonna have the hood back slightly,
Sure.
so there's his face reddens a little.
Okay.
He's gonna pull the hood back up, and he's gonna go
Shy.
tap Saerus on the shoulder
oh, are you shy?
and go, twins.
No.
Twins.
Because his
Red
face is
face.
burnt.
Oh. Well, I'll show you. Like I'll lift it. I'm not really.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll show you. Oh yeah, this is the part of the campaign I've been waiting for.
Oh Lord! It looks like 37 episodes.
It's calf time.
As
Occasionally
you
there's
guys,
a conversation between Carver and myself.
I have sworn my allegiance to 3 people currently. I have 3 life oaths.
You're just discount Liliana.
Wait, are the other 2 broken since I'm newly re-alived?
You're not real live.
Like ethically, I feel like only the newest
Undead are
oath
technically
still matters.
that is a discussion for a different day if we're talking about ethics.
It's not real
So-
live though. It's born undead. Kind of
As you
thing.
guys approach Maryland's tower,
Oh boy.
to move further
Yes.
from where we were.
Go.
And Grimdark
And
games
one of
are
the
about
ba-
questioning
one of the
ideals
nice
with unholy
Hey.
powers. So
Yeah.
So in one of the nice bosses.
As you guys approach, you see that the bubble that Merlin has around his tower, the 60-foot bubble, is there. There seems to be this glossy shine over it.
And we can enter.
No, you can enter.
Reinforced it.
Yeah. As you guys enter,
Everybody
Maryland.
enter.
Now, was
is-
Tenau able to enter?
standing outside of the dorm with his full gear on, you see a sash on his stomach. You see this robe that has these sparkled stars that kind of move in and out. He has a staff that has about 50 runes on it that are each one is glowing blue.
Oh, he's ready to bless some
He
fools.
puts on a hat over his bald head and is just standing in the front doorway.
He's ready to bless some fools.
Anything specific that you guys do, or do you just approach?
No, you just walk.
Just pray to Terra
Okay.
for understanding.
And so you pray to Terra.
Yep.
So you guys are approaching a little bit closer. You see that maybe about 20 feet from where you guys are at, he moves his hands, and you see from the windows that just opens up, candle start moving around you guys.
Yep.
In this
Zone
big,
of
big
truth.
circle.
Yay!
I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's my best stat.
What if I'm not resisting it?
Why does it have to?
You can choose to fail if you want to. That's definitely a thing. Maryland also has to roll since he is inside the circle.
oh,
You get
9.
that's a fail.
I choose to fail.
Okay.
I choose to fail.
Okay, yeah, 14.
Okay.
19.
The only one who can lie if they choose to would be Saerus. As far as the party here is aware.
Yep. Zone of truth.
As the
Just the party,
smoke,
not
Oh,
characters.
this hat is busted.
the smoke kind of moves around, and you see that each one of these little candles, that about maybe like 8 or 9 candles, as the smoke goes upward, you see this starts curving and creates this dome that he walks into. And as he closes his eyes, he stares directly at Saerus.
I do shit.
He knows you failed. Or passed.
What's
He can know
happened?
that, right, if he casts Zone of Truth?
What?
Wait, Zone of Truth is a charisma save. I'm sorry, I was checking something else entirely, but
It's not a whiz, it's...
we already
whatever
fucking read it.
whatever
Sorry.
the
Doesn't matter.
DM
Yeah.
is doing
What-
is whatever
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
same
I know.
the DM
Doesn't matter.
says it is.
Sorry.
It's good.
What happened?
You said he was looking directly?
He looks at you and then asks what closes his eyes and just asks what happened.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't like directly into.
He wasn't asking you specifically.
Okay, okay.
He does look at you after a couple seconds of the spell being casted.
Oh, because he sensed that I. Okay. It's probably that.
What happened? And when I'm asking you what happened, I'm asking for specific details, so I know that I can trust you. For although it seems as though Bathory is no longer stepping in the material plane, there's things that are moving, and I need to know if you're cleverer than I am. I need to know if I can trust you. Or I need to know
We're outside.
outside, what my next step needs to be. And when he says that, you see all the 50 runes on his staff start moving places. What happened? What knowledge do you have? I could force it out of you, but I'm choosing the path of diplomacy.
I just start telling him.
What do you tell him?
I say we got to Bathory's. We fought dragon outside. Wait, was that Jabberwocky?
No.
Dragon.
That's a dragon.
Yeah, you fought a green dragon.
We fought an undead green dragon outside. We went through.
We nearly died.
We nearly died. We went through the labyrinth.
We nearly died.
We nearly died.
All that party.
We met Nexus and Link vampires. I'm literally telling them everything.
I'm gonna pipe in about who Nexus
And Link
are.
I've got the hood up, but I'm sure Merlin has ways to see that aren't just his eyes. When Link's name gets said, I smile.
I sit down
So-
cross-legged
You tell
and
who
let
Nexus
other
and
people
Link are.
speak for me.
You're always cross-legged.
Once you're done telling Merlin about Nexus and Link, I'd
And that would be
say
your specific
uh,
experience with them, yeah.
You tell them what happened with you.
I'd say they offered us a deal to help us and not hurt us as we helped them get out of Bathory's control as long as we killed her. We fought Bathory. We went through the courtyard. We found all these things. We did all this stuff, and then we went in. We fought Bathory. She had a control of the red orb. The red orb had control over the vampires. The red orb got, and I'm gonna look at Saerus and I'm gonna say, consumed. And do we know it's Terda? I guess
We don't.
something
Never
emerged. Okay,
I
I don't
would
know
say
that
something emerged.
All the conversations they've had, I don't think they've ever told us anything.
I never voiced it in that specific.
But we've heard you say the name a ton of times.
Yeah, I have.
But we don't know it was that. I guess.
Yeah, it also
So okay,
wasn't summoned from
something
him. It was
emerged
summoned
that
from
looked
him.
demonic.
Emerged from the orb.
No.
I'm gonna cut in, kind of like move forward, and then I'll summon the sword and put it on the ground, and then I'll let it go. It's not gonna unsummon until I tell it to. Anyway, it's just gonna come back to me, but I'll put it in there and then let it go. So that it came from there.
From a sword that you had.
That was kind of forced upon me. I did not know what this is.
Unfortunately, everything that you say I cannot trust.
Okay.
I'll
Yes.
actually pick
But
this
he
one.
was
I'm
the one
gonna-
who worked with Merlin the most.
Yeah, but he failed
Yeah,
with
with
his own
Artemis.
truth.
I'm
Or
gonna
he passed
say
his own
so-
truth, so he doesn't
The
know.
same thing
what's
was once
the truth
within
or not.
him. It isn't anymore.
I'll save you some time. For my tale, you said you can look and find the information. I'll allow you to. It'll take less time.
You see that he puts his hand in front of him in a almost like defensive stance. So he closes his eyes and grabs onto his staff, and one of the runes disappears completely. And you feel this horrible, horrible pain in your head that if it wasn't for your strong will, you would probably have dropped a knee. As he absorbs all that information. So my suspicions were incorrect like I wanted them to be. You do not know who the Overlord is, and you do not know why a beloved died. Although I assumed, and what I can tell, that's when you were cast out, they were trying to get rid of information as to why they sealed the Overlord in a sword that you have. Some things can't die, but they can be sealed or locked away. Which is why I'm afraid. I'm afraid that the Nightwalk is something that they're trying to set free.
Does the Nightwalker belong to the Overlord?
No. I would assume that the Overlord assumes that they can defeat that creature. They want nothing more than just to conquer. Their greed incarnates. But the Nightwalker is something different.
Kara gave us a warning. She's greatly distressed. Persistent. Distressed.
The Nightwalker is annihilation.
Lena starts to reach for her water, but also doesn't.
Yes.
Under my breath, I'm gonna message him what was on the tooth.
His message work inside the
Yeah, it would. He is technically. I can't tell you why. Yes, it does work.
bubble? Okay.
He lets us.
As to that, as this is a cantrip, so his hand moves, and you see this odd sphere with blood dripping. Is this the orb that she had that you consumed? It doesn't look exactly like that, but looks really close.
I'd say yes. It looks close.
We only saw
And
it
then
briefly.
you see more of like almost like it's an image that was on a page, and the more he's remembering what was on the page, the more the illusion shows the lettering, and it's written in Draconic and Arcanic at the same time. Things are making more sense. He inhales and takes a gulp. That is a blood sphere. It's supposed to help recover, and it has a odd side effect since your kind, and looks worse to now, need blood to live. It has a very bad side effect for those near. It can control them.
Blood hunger?
Sort of. The reason why this is a bad thing. Not only you destroyed an object that controls vampires, but that's not its purpose. Its purpose is to gain energy from it. And you don't, when you cast a spell, you don't just create the lightning from your hand. You're grabbing it from someone else. Something's gifting it to you. Where do you think that energy came from? There's a small village of elves that was raided and people were dying. Where do you think all those Templars, all those humans were tricked by the beast, were tricked by the king? Why did they need these countless deaths to create the sphere? And you gave all those lives to the Overlord. Every single one of those lives, you gifted it to them. Which I assume was the energy they needed to come out. Because magic items have souls in them. Parts of energy that are ourselves. And you just gave them the entire thing. Enough energy to feed any fiend for a lifetime. Consumed instantly. If we were fighting a Nightwalker, now we're fighting the Nightwalker and an Overlord. Including Bathory and Morgan and some scheme. Hence my suspicion of what's been happening. I don't think that you intentionally chose for this to happen. I don't think that there was a grand plan either. I have my suspicions on you, Saerus, for I cannot tell if you're telling the truth or not. Yes.
I have a specific quote that I wrote down 40-some sessions ago that I think might speak to Saerus' character.
Sure.
I know Merlin knows that I speak in Mimic.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to pipe up with,
My sword helps me and gives me nightmares. That's why I can't sleep. You say you're an abomination. I feel that too.
and then just look at you and then look back at Merlin.
I'm in precision with advantage.
Nice.
That is
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
What was the bigger number?
5.
Base 5 plus 7 is 12.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I believe that you think he's a good entity. If the next couple of days, the next year, for the rest of your life, if you feel that something is watching you, that something's in that room with you, know that it is true. And I am watching you.
I would
Flat out.
Can I say hot TBH?
Oh, Merlin.
I'm gonna look at him, believe me, trust me or don't trust me. But I did not know what I was
doing.
I released when I was doing that. It was a very strong urge in my head telling me to do what I did. Yes, I was kind of in control, but the call was really strong that it was hard to resist it. Grab the sword if you will, take blood out of me.
That's
for punishment of what I did.
I don't consume your blood. But I do.
Yeah, when he says take blood out of me, what?
Bro, when and where?
Yeah,
Excuse me. It just came out.
He popped his.
He doesn't even realize it happened.
It's like
I will say that.
teenager in math class just trying to.
I know.
Yeah, and of course that's when the teacher goes, "Hey, come right on the board."
Yeah.
Roll me an insight, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, but that was really bad.
What'd you get?
Nat 20 plus
Yes,
27.
27, okay.
I know.
12.
12, okay.
I got a 5.
5, right?
Plus 0.
18, okay. 5?
18.
Hey.
So, I wanted a 16 or higher. Sorry. So,
There's a bypass.
when you said the... what did you say?
Take blood from me.
Take-
No, way before that.
It's
Trust
in my
me,
Trust
sword.
me or
I
don't
didn't
trust
know.
me. I don't know what it was.
The pull or the...
Pull the sword.
Oh,
Had
yeah,
a strong urge
there was a
in
The
his
urge.
head.
The urge.
There was a strong
Strong
urge.
When you say that,
That I
he
couldn't
does
resist.
mutter underneath his breath as you are speaking. And
Yep.
Lena, Tenau, and Carver hear and notice this sense of guilt as he does say underneath his breath, I know that feeling too well. When he's doing that, he is looking at Cross's feet.
Do we see him looking across his feet?
You
Or
see,
just the people
everybody sees that
pass?
he's looking across his feet and then looks at you.
And he has guilt. Oh, okay.
Because he's cross-legged?
Sure.
I have guilt or Merlin?
No.
No,
He has a sense of guilt.
Oh.
if you could figure that out.
If we.
Can't.
I
You
feel
missed
my
it.
insight
Me too.
like real bad.
I'm like,
What's up?
As he finishes as Cyrus finishes his sentence, Merlin looks like a loss of words. Just doesn't know really what to do or say.
I'm sorry, the music.
And it's kind of looking at everybody, just reading the room.
He's gonna see guilt all over my face.
Any other? Yes.
I know that we're answering for what we've done and the choices that we've made, but I think, at least from where I come from and where Lena comes from and what I think you knew of us, the deep desire to heal and keep the party alive, I feel like the camaraderie that we've been able to achieve has made us maybe put that goal above anything else, because it feels mostly like we never know what we're going into, and so we figure whatever comes out of it, if we all stay alive, we did the correct thing. And maybe if we could know a little more, if anybody's at liberty to tell us what the goal is, where we're going with this, if anybody even knows, like, everybody wants you to fight against this entity, like, so we can try to not step into more piles of animal dung as we run through these missions.
That is something that if I had the information, if I knew what they were trying to do, I would have told you.
I believe that's true, because we've been asking Tara, we've been trying to commune with our individual deities, and everybody's very confused from my perspective.
The dangers that you guys have out there is, if for whatever crazed reason Morgan's desires come true, she's trying to unleash the Nightwalker, which is
Not something.
a thing that I will not be able to help. I will not be able to assist outside of this bubble. Something that I know you guys cannot defeat at this current state. Even with the Den of Vampires on your side, even with Camelot on your side, it doesn't die. The only way to defeat it is to undo it. And how do you undo annihilation?
Life.
The Overlord has been released. And from what I can see, as his hand moves, you see this sigil, this sphere with different glowing orbs. And immediately, for whatever reason, you just know that the top orb is Terra. You just know it is. There's different smaller little dots all around. And as he's pointing to each one, the Lady of the Lake. And this is where Tarda would be if she was alive.
I'm just gonna look over across and be like, she's not alive?
What?
She's not alive?
Whenever you release that entity, a few days after, her life force disappeared. When I said gods and spirits is a loose term that's intertwined, these things can be killed. I know that firsthand. There is one entity that cannot. And that's what Morgan is trying to let loose.
It's like chaos.
It's not chaos. It might... The more times I say it does not make it easy to comprehend. It's just nothing. It is nothing. If this thing gets you, if this thing kills you, you don't exist. You are nothing.
What could they possibly gain from destroying everything?
Don't know.
Power I get. Destruction for the purpose of destruction seems like madness.
That is what we're dealing with. And because it is 10, we're going to end it there. Yes.
Can I do like just a little quick note?
Yes.
I am gonna look directly at Merlin and just say, I know you probably don't trust me right now, but can we talk in private?
And we'll start there next time.
Okay.
Yes.
I had
What's up?
Tenau was gonna be like,
You've seen my thoughts. You know how I feel. You know I mean you no harm.
Yes.
It is literally hell being outside right now.
Can I come in?
May I go inside?
You invited a vampire in. Oh no.
He will look at you guys. There's also information that I saw in you that was not shared.
I mean, that was me sharing it.
Yeah.
Well,
Some things
okay.
that were not said out loud that he saw from you.
That we don't know. Right?
So with that, we're going to end it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye guys.
Peace, be safe. Bye bye.
I mean,